Whether it's your first time or you've been watching us for a while, got great news because there are a bunch of different places where you can continue to watch and listen to us in all of our awesomeness. You can start by going on over to twitch.tv/Dicefunctional. You can follow us there where you can watch us live every Saturday at around 4 p.m. Eastern time. You can watch a whole lot of other game content too because we stream during the week. If you don't like watching live, that's okay. Check us out on YouTube. Just search Dicefunctional, where we have all of the previous episodes of Fortune's Blade. We have a lot of different tabletop RPG content. We've got some D&D one-shots. We also have some gaming content and some art content, so that's a fun place to check us out as well. If you prefer listening to things, that's perfectly okay too. You can listen to it while you're on the bus, while you're, ignoring your boss because they're terrible. Just search Dicefunctional on your favorite podcasting platform, whether it's Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever it might be. Just find us on there with all the previous episodes of Fortune's Blade, and all the upcoming Campaign 2 episodes will be on the same feed, so you don't have to go switching things around. If you want more information on what kind of content it is that we're doing, what kind of stuff is upcoming, when we're going live, you can search for us on Twitter at Dicefunctional with an _ at the end, or you can search us on Google. Just search Dicefunctional. We have an awesome website with plenty of information about the players, about the characters, about all sorts of cool stuff that we're doing, so make sure to check that out if you are interested. As always, we appreciate whatever support it is that you guys want to give us. Just spread the word. That's the biggest thing we can ask for. Just let people know what we're doing here, because we continue to grow. We can do more for you guys. We'd love to do that. But you didn't come here to listen to me just talk about things, because that's really boring. You came for some D&D, damn it. We're going to get to that now. Connor, take it away.
So, where we last left our group of intrepid adventurers, they had just made their way further into the continent of Lucretia, the heavily desert and other arid and mostly arid environment, wherein Dea and Mercy, two of the group's members, have had lived for a good portion of their lives, and where two individuals, one Salvador LaCroix and Maleris, remind me of his last name again, Mercy?
Arya.
Arya, thank you. Have been having some plans brewing and are proceeding to try to summon some very dangerous threats in the world. You all just managed to find a large meteorite that had managed to crash into the ground, seemingly prophesized by Mercy from a dream that was given to her by her deity, Desna. But before this, they also came in contact with an old friend of Mercy's, Faith, a cleric of Serenray and doctor, who appears to have made her home out in the middle of nowhere, deciding to live far, far away from everybody else, with a young lady named Ella, and they are apparently creating medicine currently. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that noise was. Don't look at me.
That's what it was.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Where we had just left off, Mercy, you had picked up a large slab of this meteorite metal. And you had begun planning on what to do with it. So, everybody, what's your plan?
I can't look away from Jill right now, so you'll have to
Why?
give me a moment.
When we muted after Jessica said the last name, she says, "Is this last name really that important?" And I went, "Yeah, it's Dilf." And she was like, "His last name is what?" And I said, "Dilf." And I won't back down because he looks like my man. I pulled up pictures and we're talking about it.
I mean, in fairness, Jess, you did make him hot.
No, hold on. I would like to defend myself for a second. I did not suggest Artifae. Connor did.
Did I?
I
at Cabin Trip 2.
I can pinpoint the exact moment we decided. But it's true. He's a dope. Look at him.
I don't get to No, that one's not my creation. Rule is my creation.
I think we need to go to the mansion. However, I don't want to do the mansion here because we are very close to LaCroix stuff, and I don't like that.
Yeah, we should probably try to get some distance.
Indeed.
I do still have my 7th level spell slot, though, because I didn't use it during the fight, so... I don't think I did.
Ooh. Where shall we head?
Back towards where we were coming from?
Going backwards doesn't make much sense. Best
Not
to
backwards,
just...
but like in the same, like back to
northeast.
in the same direction we were headed before we.
Yeah,
took the detour.
like northeast, so that we're still heading north, but we're getting away from or
There,
like a northeast-east.
I will say there is a small town that is supposed to be a little bit towards your northeast. That is Edenlau, or what was renamed to Edenlau. So you very well could go there. But as for the population or the welcome you will receive, you do not know.
I don't even know if people live there anymore.
It is, at worst, it would still be a location with shelter.
If we have to rest, it would be best to avoid that place until we have to go through that area. Don't know who is still there and what side they might be on.
Rudy, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
If you open the magic mansion and there's a sandstorm in the location where you created the door is covered, do we come out in the sand dune?
Yes, probably.
Then I hate to say it, we should probably head to the town before we do it.
Okay.
Because towns have shelter from that kind
We
of stuff.
certainly could. It's still a little bit a ways away.
Gil could also move the sand.
Yeah.
Well, we should get moving regardless.
Yes.
Agreed. Make sure we get everything from here. Yeah, I've got the book. And she like holds up the book. Got this.
So you guys want to start heading towards Eden now?
Yeah.
Follow wherever the group is headed.
Jolly?
Hmm?
Any preference?
No, I'm just following.
Just vibing?
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, as you guys begin to make your way towards Edenlau, let me tell you all another story. As the party begins to make their way in the direction of Edenlau, a walk with the assistance of Gale, of course, will take maybe about a day. Kuthric was correct in his assessment. There was something wrong with the worms. They weren't the same that he was able to eat when he was younger, and his family were able to harvest for their flesh and leather. There was something wrong with them. The once ordinarily tough and muscular form that he possessed was now beginning to wane, sloughing off pounds like they were nothing. He was still able to survive with some of the vegetation that was present inside of the canyon, but in time, he felt the pangs of hunger and realized that out was going to be his best bet. And so, Kuthric made his way out of the Windermere Canyon. Well, a semi-canyon. There, he was able to find that it appears that the worms out here were safer, less dangerous to consume. And he did manage to kill one and eat his fill. While he was going about doing this, though, he noticed footprints in the sand, heading away from Kasemi Canyon, just like he did. Smaller than his, but not small enough to be one of the yellow-cloaked individuals. And so, Uthric began to make his way towards them. As he did, he eventually came to realize that what he was following was some of the women and children from his tribe that had become separated from the rest. He saw that off in the distance, a small cluster of children and one of their caretakers were being harried by a group of men wearing red robes and whips, nets, hatchets, blades. Kuthric realized he was never the most intelligent man, but he still realized the danger in the situation. And he still realized that simply walking away would mean a death sentence. Possibly a death for his tribe. And so Kuthric ran towards them. He viciously fought back the men wearing red, terribly scarred and marked, giving the children and the caretaker enough time to flee into a nearby sandstorm that swept away their track. And with a grim satisfaction, Kuthric began to stumble and fall, as his blood loss became too much. Fortune's Blade, you all managed to make your way to Edenmouth. By the time you would have done so, I will say that you'll be approaching the end of your day shift of travel for like the next 24 hours. So let me just quickly adjust the date. It would be, yes, we'll call it that. That'll work. So it is like 6 o'clock in the morning. And Edenlau appears to be a walled-in city. Well, not city, town. There is a fairly tall, about 10 foot in height, sandstone wall that has been made around the entirety of the village itself, protecting it from the outside elements in the sand that would regularly be blown in. You see that there are a few entrances that are present, and a few sections of the wall that have begun to pile up pretty heavily with sand. And you would note that as you all enter into the village, it is quiet. Nothing but the distant blowing of wind through empty buildings and empty doors. What do you all want to do here? Yes.
I feel like this shouldn't really be a question, but perception check.
Yes, go ahead. You can do it.
I'm not gonna roll that down.
Don't roll that one. Simply.
I rolled 4 ones on that one.
Jesus.
Today?
Today.
Fuck.
That's an 18 total.
Okay. So that actually would lead me towards something that I was going to bring up in just a bit. The more perceptive of you will notice that there is a faint amount of smoke that is emerging from a section of the village just a little ways away. Not a lot, but still smoke.
Also, I don't know if it's just my ears, but you're kind of fading in and out, Connor.
Yeah, you need to stay closer.
I apologize.
It's like the beginning and ends of your sentences were like tapering off. I was like,
I do apologize for that. I'll be sure to keep it much closer to my mouth.
bless you. Jessica.
I leaned away as far as I could so it wouldn't pick up.
We didn't hear it. So,
Good job.
you guys would notice that there is a small amount of smoke blowing off the distance. Mercy, you would notice this, as would the more perceptive individuals in the crew.
It's definitely not me.
Not me either.
Fire.
Fire?
I mean, you need fire for smoke, don't you?
Usually.
She'll look. Oh, I didn't see that. It's hard.
I mean, if we're gonna take a look, let's take a look.
Okay, but be ready for anything, I think. Do you want to be stealthy about it, maybe? Just in case?
Probably should.
Sure.
Wouldn't hurt.
Okay. Stealth checks.
Stealth checks.
Right.
Everybody.
Ooh, nice.
Good eye.
Ooh.
Hopefully this isn't like the last time we did stealth checks, guys.
Oh no, it's going to be. Have you met me?
Yes,
If any of you roll poorly on stealth, I'm making fun of you because Gale did well.
Jessica specifically picked up the die she's rolled a bunch of ones on, and she said, I'm gonna roll this one because it'll be funny.
I mean,
Isn't it a disadvantage for you anyway?
Yeah, that's why I picked it extra funny.
You roll first. You picked your
Wait, how is it disadvantage?
She gets disadvantage on anything she's not proficient in.
The card she pulled.
But she still has the Cloak of Elvenkind, which gives her advantage, which negates that.
Is she actively attuned? Are you actively attuned to it?
Yeah, I never unattended.
Yeah, then it's just normal.
Aww. I guess I'll re-roll.
Why are you going for bad rolls?
Because it's funny.
I know.
Look.
Don't roll the purple.
I want to.
Go. See? A 14. That's a good roll. Roll better dice.
But it's not a fun roll.
It's a good roll. It doesn't need to be fun.
That's what you get.
What is it?
It's an 8 on the die.
So it's a 16 total.
14 plus 2, 16 as well.
Okay.
I rolled a 4 on the 1, and I wanted that so bad.
Jace?
19 plus 2 for 21.
21. Becca, you rolled a 21. Cody, you rolled a 15. Jolly, you rolled a 9. Michelle, what'd you roll?
17 plus 2 for a 19.
19. Jess, you rolled a 16?
I rolled a 16.
And Jill, what did you roll?
16.
Okay. You guys begin to creep your way over towards the actual location where the smoke is coming from. And Dea, your perception's what? 28? Your passive perception?
Yeah, 28.
Okay. So you'd be vaguely aware that there are actually other people in this building. There aren't many, but there are some. You can occasionally hear some faint breathing from inside of various buildings. Some very quiet shuffles, but not a whole lot. As you guys begin to creep closer and closer to the location where the smoke is coming from, you'd see what can best be described as a location, a scene of wreckage, essentially. A section of the wall has been knocked inward. Absolutely crumbled inward. And you can see that there are signs of scorch marks on the actual sand that's been packed down inside of the city. Arrows that are stuck inside of the actual sand itself. Dried blood that's been mixed with the sand. Some of it being dragged away out through that broken in exit. And you can see that the smoke appears to be coming from a almost like a hemisphere-shaped forge or kiln. And you can see that there is just kind of this reddish-skinned man. Like the best way to describe it is his skin looks like it's like badly burnt. Is the best way of describing it color-wise. He shows no signs of scarring. But you see that there's this man with reddish skin, no horns, just this kind of odd tint to his skin, and he looks like he's kind of got this little clay bowl in one hand that's kind of resting on his leg, and a cigar that he's just kind of smoking and puffing at. He doesn't seem to have noticed you.
Well, this place isn't completely deserted. There's that guy, but there's people around too.
We all see the hole, right?
Yeah, it's impossible to miss.
Unless you're blind.
I was like, would you just look at her and be like, maybe you can help these people out a little and do something about that? Because I know you can do that, right?
I'll have to see the extent of damage first. And if they want it repaired.
I can't imagine they don't.
Well then, we should introduce ourselves first before casting any magic. And I'd prefer if someone who has sight spoke first.
Fucking
It's just like
Mercy's already doing nose goes.
I can't do it.
Just because, again, if there are people waiting to ambush,
Should I
you
do
don't
it?
want the person who can't see.
We can't see if Charlie's doing nose goes.
All right, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Okay.
Hello?
Look, whoever you are, we don't necessarily mean you harm. We're just here to get ourselves out to the sand. Just for a little bit. We'll be on our way in the morning. It looks like you got a bit fucked up here. If you need help, we can maybe help. I don't know if we can or not until we see you. Obviously, we're not with the yellow
Quit
bastards.
shouting, I can hear you.
What?
I said quit shouting, I can hear you.
Well, how am I supposed to fucking know that until I announce myself? Where the fuck are you?
It appears to be the man that's kind of sitting on the chair. He's kind of stubbed out the cigar. He's just kind of looking up in the direction of the noise. You.
I'm good at that part. That's good. So, what happened here?
There was a celebration. What do you think? We were attacked.
I mean, I've known places that celebrate like this.
This is not one of them.
It's
Right.
not your home.
Right. Got it. My name is Kale. What's your name?
Sorry. Speak up again. Did not hear you.
My name is Gale. What is your name?
Oz.
Oz. Got it.
Oz.
Oz. Got it.
No. Haz.
Hots. Your name's really hard to say. I'm sorry.
He's not
It's the-
native.
It's the
Gale.
accent.
Alicia.
Gail, you have no right to say that considering your full name.
Yeah.
My name is
Gale,
perfectly normal to say. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Alright. Gaelith.
Guy Leith.
Exactly.
It's quite
Gale.
easy to say. Anyway. Do you or anyone else around here need any help?
There is not many people here left.
Am I saying things weird? I'm asking questions and I'm not getting answers. I understand there might not be anybody left, but we can at least help the people who are here.
I would say unless you are able to get them to leave or get them to somewhere safely, quickly, I do not know if there is very much you can do.
Do you have a tree around here?
No.
Well, fuck me anyway. Rudy.
Apologies. We do have to import our wood anytime we need it.
I can get people out, actually.
Rudy here can help with that.
I can do that.
Like what? It takes like 10 minutes long? You can do my 10...
40? Because it would be Arcane Tunnel.
Yeah.
So 40, but...
Got a bit of time if you want to round some people up.
Out.
I have nothing but that.
That
that is fine with me.
We might want to call Avro and let him know we're sending people there. I'm just saying.
Or we could just not tell him.
It's so much more fun not to tell him.
He's retiring anyway. He's gonna miss
that
this.
Feels mean. That feels mean. Yeah. That feels mean.
He's gonna miss this.
He's gonna look back on this. He's gonna look back on this. He's gonna be like, man, I miss when they used to gray my hair.
I mean, it's what, 6 a.m.? It's 6 a.m., right?
Here, yes, definitely.
So that means he'll be getting up to make breakfast back home.
No. It's not 6 a.m. there, though.
No. He gets up that early to make breakfast.
What is it? I just
Okay, well, I'm gonna go prepare that. I'm gonna go start preparing that. I think you guys need to get the rest of the town out of here, but we can get them safe. We can do that.
Hey, Dave. Hey, guess what, Dave?
Actually,
This is why I'm making myself a moving target.
You think you're gonna get it like this, Dea? It's gonna get worse.
It's gonna get worse because
it's gonna get worse.
You're gonna have precaution blue cloaks. You're gonna have the Green Knights. You're gonna have your own blue cloaks.
Dea kind of like looks at Betty, like, help. But Betty's ignoring her.
Yeah, and I'm not doing that. She's just kind of like, I don't know, have her arms wrapped around her. It's, like, what's the word? It's like when you're cold, but then
cross over your chest like this.
Arms.
Is it like this?
Yeah,
belly?
that's.
Yeah.
And Tay just goes,
Hey, they'll have fresh baked goods when we send them to you, though.
We should probably gather up people. Do you want to do the gathering? We don't know people here, so they might not trust us.
Did we both immediately go for the same gesture?
I can do that.
Okay,
he'll
start
kind of get himself up. Start moving towards only a few buildings. And in time, about 10 people are gathered.
How much is it gonna cost me to send people back to Dela?
Oh no! You're gonna have to spend money. I wonder where we could get it.
I mean, Rudy has money too, so it's fine. It's not really that big a deal. I just want to know.
Did you become the most wealthy person in the world in like one session?
Not in the world, but certainly damn wealthy.
How thick are the walls of this building? These buildings.
You gotta outdo other.
If you'd like, I can actually bring up the map.
Be good.
Okay, give me a second.
I asked for thickness of walls because, with stone, 1 foot of stone blocks life sense.
It's probably not a foot. It's probably closer to like 6 inches. So all it really takes is like a wall that goes in front of another wall, and suddenly you can't see anything. So hold on a second. Let me adjust the lighting on this map. done. Okay. And this will do. Also, let me just quickly adjust one thing on it so you guys can always see. Yes, I know. So don't say anything. Shush, shush. Boop. Boop.
Also, is this redskin person moving about, like looking where they're going, or do they seem to be more just using their other senses for that?
They do appear to be looking where they're going, but a lot of it is intuition. A lot of it is, well, I know that these guys probably hid here, so I'm gonna check there. So the fellow looks like he's intuiting most of his movements.
When he comes back while Rudy's like doing this, Rudy's just gonna ask which group was it. There's 2 of them.
And let me quickly drag some tokens on here.
Oh my god!
I get tag!
Shut up, nerds.
This is what Haru feels like.
Hey, Kana.
Yeah, what's up?
Can I ask a question?
What's up?
Can I get a vibe check?
From the man?
In general to the situation.
Just make insight.
Bad. That's what I meant. A vibe check.
Also, Jason. Just adjust the watcher.
Got it.
Slightly.
Or I could just do this.
It's
you can do that
8.
too. An 8. It's a really fucking shitty situation. That's the best way of putting it right now.
Bad vibes, dude.
Yeah, bad vibes, dude.
Bad vibes.
It might actually be easier to just send them to somewhere in the south of Pagrecia.
Want to do that? I can do that.
I mean, the
I'll
castle.
send them to Aerith.
Yeah, we could send them to Aerith, actually. If she wouldn't mind.
Good.
I feel like when we can't just drop them on Aerith, though. Like, Illinois. Did you say why?
Right, I did. Why?
Because I feel like, unlike Avro, who gets annoyed at us, Aerith scares me.
She should, honestly.
Out of the 2 of them, I'm more scared of her.
Right, but Aerith is more likely to make sure they're all taken care of.
Navro isn't?
I think he couldn't be fucked.
Avro's got...
He's got red tape.
He's got so much on his plate right now.
Yeah, he would have to work more to find them a spot.
There's a full village they could use.
But they could help out at the village. I'm sure Aerith wouldn't mind the extra hands.
And don't worry.
I can send a message to Aerith if you want.
Right, hold on.
Okay.
It's winter, isn't it?
Is it? No, it's summer.
No, isn't it summer?
It's summer.
It's
winter
like
is when we
almost...
have...
It's summer. I lose track of these things as they happen. We've been all
it's
over
like
the place.
2 months. It's 2 months into summer.
Seasons aren't real anymore.
Time is a lie.
Alright, they should be good then. I just didn't want to drop them in the middle of the village in winter. That'd be torturous.
That would be awful.
Hello, small cat.
Summer, currently.
Yes.
It may feel blistering hot, and the last place we may have been very snowy. But I do think in AS they actually have seasons.
Oh, in that case?
Yeah.
The seasons are terrible.
Here, seasons don't really exist. And in Segoya, they don't exist here.
Well, it's about to be really wet where they are. We're getting close to the rainy season.
That's deal withable, I guess.
And if she is angry, just blame Gale.
That works. It's always my fault anyway.
Mind you, Rudy's still having this conversation while she's doing the thing.
And I quickly popped down a token for the fellow. I used a tiefling token. He is not he does not have horns, to put it simply.
Go ahead.
So you're are you going to send a message to Irlith?
I would have to do it after the. I would have to stop because I'm in the. Can I cast a spell when I'm in the middle of ritually casting? Because I'm technically ritually casting right now.
I mean, no, but it's not a huge deal.
Okay. I'm just, as long as that's fine, I will do it. So, okay, what do you want me to tell her?
I mean, let her know that there are going to be some visitors that could use the help.
Okay.
Especially if she's got anybody who's come back already, they'll know where to help.
She knows my name, right? I've told her my name. I think I've told her my name.
I don't know. I don't keep track of these things. I thought I introduced all of you, but...
No, I think you did. I think she knows who I am, so I don't have to... I'm trying to save spell words in the spell.
That's fair.
25. Okay, I'm just going to say, hello, Irith. We're sending over some visitors from Precretia that need the help. We would appreciate it if you could provide them with help. I don't know. That's
Yeah, that's fine. I can manage that as long as they pull their work. Pull their weight. It's not a big deal.
I think they will. Yeah, they probably will. Yeah.
Also, guys, remember to restore your health and stuff like that. You did have one long rest during
I did. All right.
Yes.
Then I'll do that.
I mean, I can just do the long rest thing.
Long rest button.
It's mostly spell slots and stuff.
Anna?
Yes.
Oh,
Wando's
if that's
out
the
while
case,
this is happening, right?
You can wander around.
Cool.
If that's the
Mercy's
case,
doing that.
if that's the case, Rudy would have switched out her spells, and she probably would have had. Well, no, she wouldn't have had Arcane Tunnel. Never mind. Shoot, I don't think I have it prepared, and she would have just kept what she had prepared. So, do I have it? No, I don't. Okay, never mind. Yeah, she would have originally cast. Never mind. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
So, here are the people. These who are left.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Gale. We're gonna be sending you somewhere safe. You're gonna be with my partner. Her name is Aerith. You're gonna be on the continent of Ekis. You'll be able to stay there as long as you wish. You'll be safe. The only condition is just pull your weight. Just help with things around the village. You're not required to stay any length of time. Just follow her lead.
You'll get a small crowd of people murmuring and nodding, kind of going along with what you're saying. Everybody here looks pretty haggard. You see some telltale signs of very puffy eyes, tear streaks on some faces. People look dirty. They look unkempt. They look like they have been through hell in the last couple of days.
Are there any physical injuries still on them?
No physical injuries on these individuals. None of them look hurt. I would say most of them are probably on the smaller side or thinner side. There are quite a few kids. I'd say there are probably about 5 children here. And the rest are either old or they look like they're probably kind of nimble in some way.
Gail's gonna start handing out food from the snack pouch to the kids.
Yeah, I was gonna say Day's gonna start doling out some food too.
Yes.
You like to ask what you just said to me?
Oh, let me raise my hand next time.
Oh, sorry, bud.
This is nothing relating to the people, but I'm over exploring with Mercy, and this is just an observation from me. This like blood drag looking thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using my logic brain. Is it look like it's dragged in?
Out.
Okay. So then it's
you
just
can see where just inside the wall, a large amount of blood was spilled, and then as it was dragged along the sand, whatever it was, the trail became thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner, or the sand began to just absorb it all.
Okay, because my logic was, if you look at the actual, like, drag, like, PNG or whatever it is that's on here, the directional, like, movement of the blood is actually coming in, so I was like, what the fuck did they drag in here?
What happened?
What was in here?
That would change things very fast.
No, it looks like there was amount of blood that was dragged. Well, something was dragged out, and the blood that was out there wasn't as thick because it was being dragged at a speed that allowed it to be thin.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you guys are giving food to the folks who are hungry, and they will all take the food. No one's going to say no to your offerings. They'll gladly take it. Also, let me just put that smoke effect there. Think. And they're all as appreciative as they can be given the circumstances.
Rudy's gonna look at like the person closest to her while she's like doing all her shit. She's gonna. I kind of wonder which group it was. I'm assuming it's Maleris, but.
Men in red. And this is the red-skinned man. Men in red. That is who arrived.
What happened?
They came in force.
Feel I should apologize for that one.
Did you call them here?
No, I just know them.
That's not your problem then.
Who's up? What happened with the...
Sorry, what'd you say? You got super quiet.
Sorry. It's acting, I guess. She's asking like what happened with the blood specifically.
They had a beast with them. It took plenty of strikes. It got hit. It got hit many times, and it refused to fall. Just kind of dragged itself away. Kept going.
Another monstrosity. Knowing that it was Maleris, I'm using the at-will detect magic and walking around and also checking on the people to make sure that there are no sensors or any sort of divination spells or stuff like that anywhere.
Cody, you are using, you said detect magic or using,
yes.
Or using true sight? Oh, you also true sight.
Detect magic. True sight is constantly active.
Okay. So you're using that and your detect magic as kind of a coupled effect, and you would note that there is an invisible sensor that's kind of floating upwards, and it looks like it's kind of like traveling above the town slightly, and like it's trying to scout out and look around because you see it's making these swiveling motions as it moves back and forth.
Then immediately dispelling it.
Okay. It vanishes.
I'll mark down the spell slot for that. And then to the rest of the group. They've been keeping watch over this place. We should change our path, traveling forward a bit.
Well, I guess we can't stay here then.
I mean, we could.
I will not be leaving.
Why not?
This is my home. This is my home. My father made this forge. I worked at this forge. I'm not leaving.
Honorable.
Yes.
Isn't that a little reckless, considering you just got told people were watching this place?
They can watch if they like, but I'm not leaving.
Right,
You can
then.
you can send them away. That is fine. But I will not leave.
Hi. Your choice.
I will not attempt to dissuade you.
So
Do you mind if we use your
Oh.
forge, though?
Gonna build one in the mansion.
what?
He just make.
Yeah, but this one's already here.
But,
Why need two? You got one. Why need two? Got one.
I was
Got one.
gonna
Don't need
make-
two.
Also, this way we can do it under the sky, and that makes it sicker and more symbolic.
I guess I'm still gonna
What are
make
you
the
talking
mansion
about?
though.
Oh, Gail, it's in the bag of holding, right?
Right. Well, no, it didn't fit. It didn't fit.
Too
did
fucking.
it?
It's too big, and you have too much shit in that bag of bag
Isn't
bag
it in the
of
portable
holding.
hole?
Portable hole,
It's
Yeah.
in the portable hole.
which has no weight limitations, just size.
Someone shake it out of the portable hole.
Well, have to lay it out and then pull it out from the hole.
Can we put it like on a ceiling and let it drop?
You could.
Comedy. Comedy.
Just bit hazardous.
Cracks the fucking floor. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Actually,
Welcome.
it'd be better to do that on the wall.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, you guys just kind of drag it out of the portable hole, and you see that the blacksmith will kind of walk up to it, arms crossed. I can't say I would recognize this kind of stone. What?
Up there, not down there.
It came through the
It came-
sky.
Came from up.
Yeah, when I kept smacking on it to try to make it do something, I think it was Desna who probably told me to knock it off. So,
This is still my forge. Still my father's forge. Why should I let you use it?
They're
Because
trying to
if you-
stop the people that are coming here that did this.
and if you give us time, this town won't be attacked again by the same people who took them. And if we're lucky and we get there in time, some of them we might be able to bring back. I won't guarantee it, but things go to plan. Hopefully some of them won't die.
And we're
Stop
very
this whole-
charming.
It's a little
we can
ting.
stop the war that's
Ting.
happening here in general.
Sorry, what?
I said maybe we could stop the war that's happening here in general.
That is possible. You need to speak up.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Just pull your monitor in front of the camera.
I
Thought the whole thing. I thought it was gonna fall.
It's because my mic is my setup is such a fucking mess.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. But I will speak up.
Speak into the microphone.
I will
Then
talk.
who will be using the forge?
Points at Maddie. Pointing at Maddie.
This is a forge, not a bakery oven.
No, that's
Oh, hold on. Are you making assumptions on the way she dresses?
Yes.
That's-
She's very good.
Wow.
She's a
I knew
very
the desert sometimes bakes people's brains, but to be so limited in your worldview,
You're a baker, aren't you?
Technically I am, but I can also blacksmith. So
Then if you are going to be using my forge, then I will be assisting you and making sure you do not damage anything.
that's fair.
Okay. This will take time.
Hmm.
Probably about a day for it to finish.
Would it help if the metal was already liquid?
No.
Okay. So,
That is not how forging works.
I don't know.
If you would like a cast iron pan,
I mean, if there's anything left over.
no. I am not making a cast iron pan. Girl, we are
Sorry.
going to get to work.
I killed Jill.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Come here.
I guess assume that these people have been sent off by them. The rest of them.
I would assume so.
Mhm.
Okay.
Are you okay, bud?
Okay. I will use a dispel magic 4th level just to so there's no connection between the two. But let me mark that on my spell slot, my spell sheet.
I'm just gonna head over now.
Yep. I'm over here now. It's me.
Question.
Yes,
How
yes.
high is that wall?
How high is that wall? Like I said, it's a 10-foot wall.
Cool. Mostly we'll be climbing up it and sitting up there.
Okay. I will say, this village is now abandoned. So you guys can actually get into basically any of the buildings, and a couple of them actually do have trapdoors and ladders to get on top of the building. You realize this is probably done because if there's sand that blows onto your roof, you need to get rid of it, or it will collapse your roof. So,
I
Ew, we'll go on the roof.
yeah, it is possible to climb up on top of roofs.
am gonna set up the mansion in one of the buildings if anyone wants to go in and stuff.
Mhm.
And I will probably spend a lot of my time in there. Unless I'm called upon. Because I
They're
have a
sitting on
bunch
the
of cyber.
edge of this roof, so she's mostly looking towards the desert, but she can still very clearly see the forge.
Yes.
She's just like,
Okay.
If there's going to be someone staying here, we might as well make this a little bit more defendable. How many hit points worth of damage is the wall missing?
So, the answer to that would be a lot, to put it simply. It is a basically a 5-foot thick wall that goes up 10 feet, and it's missing a very big chunk of it. So, it is possible to repair it, but it will not last. Or more
Hmm.
accurately, it's possible to repair it, but it will cost a good chunk of spell slots.
At
And
maximum,
also, I'll have to quickly make a new wall.
yeah, at maximum, how could we cover 3 to 10 hit points worth? But in this case, I don't think he's going to be trying to get the whole thing back because it's easy enough to just break it down again the same way. Just maybe 1 foot section across it, just so that you can't just walk in.
Yeah, so basically, just you're making a thinner wall to act as a brace.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like people on foot, they'll have to go through one of the entrances. Just that sort of stuff.
God damn it! I can't draw a straight curved line at all. I'm drunk.
Oop.
But
It happens.
also, over time, Sam will
Erode it.
build up against it and erode, so it's going to be partially buried. It's going to be kind of whittled down.
You can do make whole and repair it at least partially. So we will say that there is now a thinner version of the wall that is present, but you can still see the damage that is present. Is there anything else that you guys would like to do in the meantime?
I want to do something.
Okay.
Mine's actually inside the mansion. I have built the mansion for anyone who wants to like sleep in there or whatever for the day. Because I have no use outside anyway. She's gonna spend most of her time deciphering the notebook. I don't know if I need to roll for that.
It would be an intelligence check, yeah.
Okay. It's
And also-
17 total.
17 total.
Yeah.
You begin to make progress, but you have not managed to crack the code completely.
That's fine. However, during that time, or like before, or she'll probably like work until like basically she's like almost about to fall asleep at the table, and then she's gonna like when she's like almost falling asleep, she's gonna go to bed, and as she's sleeping, like all she's gonna do. This is why this was really quick, but I want to do it in the mansion. All she's gonna do is like focus on the necklace as she falls asleep.
Okay.
That's it.
So you begin to dwell on the necklace more and more as you are falling asleep, and the clicking and all of the whirring and buzzing and clicking of the cogs and the springs and the small hand-turned motors, it almost begins to sound like something, but you just can't place it yet. Also, if you see me looking off and doing something, I'm quickly touching up something because I realized I made a small error.
Wrong one.
Okay, that's good.
Also,
That's fair.
Yes.
her will ritually cast forbiddance over the entire interior of the wall. If it takes multiple casts, it doesn't matter because ritual doesn't use
Ritual,
a spell
yeah.
slot.
So you're basically making it so people cannot teleport in.
You can't teleport in. You can still teleport right outside the walls, but extra safety.
Okay. Gale, is there anything you'd like to do?
Not in particular, no.
Nothing particular? Okay, that's fair.
No. Just kind of
Dan?
keeping an eye out on things and
Yeah, you're observing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Daya's sitting up there, as I said, and she's starting to realize her girlfriend is ignoring her, and so she's dealing with that.
So on the roof, feeling bad.
On the roof, feeling bad. She's looking over the desert as a whole in general, but she's also like, she's basically awkwardly standing a little bit far, like she's a little bit far away from Maddie, but still watching, still keeping an eye, but like,
What did I do wrong?
what did I do? What did I do?
Cody, you're doing forbiddance. Jessica, anything you would like to do?
I'm watching the desert.
Fair enough. Ro, anything you would like to do?
There's something I probably need to do that I've been meaning to do for like 3 sessions, but I probably need to call.
Do it.
No, actually, I've decided I'm not doing anything. Thanks, bye.
Do it, please. Do
I
it,
need to call-
please.
Jill's ability to spitefully decide not to do something is really amazing.
I will sit here in silence for the rest of the session. I'll do nothing. No, I need to call Demos and update him on the situation, even though I myself have no fucking clue what's happening. So this is gonna be...
Essentially, you're telling him not to watch out for plays, but to watch out for Badai.
But did we... Okay, settle this.
Because...
God. Okay. So do we... Was there ever any... Did we find out if Badai had gone to any, like, plays or anything? Is that ever
There was no
information?
confirmation one way or another.
Okay. Because I don't know what I'm supposed to be telling...
We were also going to warn him that the sky might change and don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of the big thing.
That was the
Hey man,
main
the sky's
thing.
gonna get weird.
It's only gonna be like that for a month or
It's
so.
gonna be fine, it's gonna switch back, don't worry about it.
You should probably tell him we also created a new god in this world.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I
Create
got
a
a
new
laundry
god,
list
you
of
brought
things.
them in.
All right, let's go through this dialogue then, because this is gonna be a conversation to have.
Yeah.
Especially considering the last one you hung up on him when
It's
he said,
fine.
why do you struggle to talk to
We're
me?
not gonna worry about that part. That's for later when the world's not ending. Bro, also just for flavor, Ro is looking over at Dea on the other roof like, what's she doing?
Dea does not pay attention. She does not notice Ro looking at her. She's
just
either
kinda
looking
like-
at the desert or the forge.
I just imagine Dea's like arms limp, just kind of like kicking the roof a little bit, like
She's kicking her legs a little bit, you know.
Like, I'm sad on the roof.
Feeling bad.
it's like, huh?
Feeling pretty bad in her boat as a van.
Yeah.
Feeling pretty bad in her van as a boat.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Her new hit single is coming out.
Zone dragon.
Yes, you pick up Marigold, squeak, squeak, squeak.
How it works.
Yes.
Hey, update on the everything.
Yes.
We found out
The
that
Nearby
yeah, go ahead.
playhouse has been burnt down.
Ooh. That's probably, you know what? Good. But also, we found out that we don't have to worry about plays. But it's fine.
All right.
The world is gonna be a play, but we're gonna stop that. Let me see, what else is there? Oh, the planet's gonna move, but don't worry about it. It's gonna get put back.
What do you mean by that?
It's gonna move. Like, we're gonna go from we're gonna move. The sky's gonna be different. It's gonna be weird. Only for like a month, and then he's gonna put it back.
Who's putting it back? How is it moving?
We didn't accidentally. We on purpose made new gods. We
What?
didn't make them. We found them and brought them here. And
What?
then he's gonna move the... Listen, I'm in over my head. And I'm basically just repeating back everything that's happened in the last, like, I don't know, like 4 days. New gods are gonna move the planet so that the yellow guy doesn't see it.
Okay. All right. That's
It's...
okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's not okay when you really think... If you think about it for too long, it's not okay. But I'm just gonna, like, put a stop
mean,
on that for a little while.
In fairness, I think at least most people won't notice that the sky's changed.
Yeah, hopefully. Because if they did, I know that I personally would pardon my... I was gonna say pardon my French, but there's no French in fantasy D&D world.
Pardon your
Deprecation.
Arcadian.
Pardon my whatever the fuck. I would freak the fuck out. But I know it's happening, so I'm probably gonna freak out anyway. But, you know, it'll only be for a month, and we're gonna move back, and... Yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate the heads up.
Yeah. I figured I've been meaning to do it, but I forgot we're in the desert, and...
There's
Desert
a
sun.
lot.
frying my brain. But yeah.
Well, I wish you the best of luck, Ro.
We're probably gonna need it. So, thank you for
There's
that.
nothing wrong with needing.
Yeah. Okay, well... Gotta go.
Goodbye.
I was looking over to make sure Daya's not looking.
She's still kicking her legs on the roof.
Drawing shapes in the dirt, like, why doesn't she love me?
There's a stick. Drawing Maddie.
If she found a flower, she'd be doing, she loves me not. She loves...
She found like a stick somewhere. You don't know where the stick came from. It's like probably a piece, like a sliver of wood from like a destroyed door, and she's just like peeling it, like like you
So
do when
sad.
you can't stop fidgeting.
The funny thing is, if she asked, Mercy's literally carrying wood.
See, the thing that I love the most is the idea that Dea has found a branch long enough to draw on the ground because she's on the roof.
She's drawing on the roof because there's bound to be sand up there, but no, yeah, it's a stick that reaches all the way to the
In
ground.
the middle of the desert, she has a stick that she's like...
Is it really a stick at that point, or is it just a not well-grown
It's just a
tree?
branch.
That's just a tree.
She's holding the roots.
All right. Maddie.
Yeah. Oh god, I have to roll.
Yep. You and the blacksmith are going to be working on the forge.
Okay. I haven't done this in a while. This is gonna be so rusty. Sharpen dull. Well, I don't know what the DC's. What's the DC for the sword? I just want
You
to
don't
know.
know. You do not know the DC. So
God damn it!
what you're going to be doing is you'll be rolling a smith tools check with advantage.
Okay.
Or if you wish, you can provide the blacksmith advantage and have him do the rolls. I would prefer you do it.
Okay. Fine. I'm gonna roll. That looks. What is that roll? That's a 15.
It's a 15.
That's a 22.
So you and the blacksmith begin to put on various garbs that you need to when performing work like this. And what you do is you start putting on leather aprons, leather gloves. The blacksmith picks up a large set of tongs and is using it to support the other end while you support one end of the blade.
Yeah.
And effectively, you guys begin to hoist it inside of the actual forge itself. So, why are you a blacksmith?
I mean, technically, I picked it up during my break. I got bored of cooking one time, so it doesn't hurt to try new things.
It does not, of course. I apologize for any brusqueness I have put off towards your companions. But
It's okay.
it is not, but this is my life. Blacksmithing was what I knew and what I was grown up with and what I was raised to do.
Mm-hmm.
The idea of leaving this behind, or walking away from it, simply too much to bear.
I can agree with that, actually.
How so?
All I knew was mostly, cooking, baking. Ever since I left, I know a little bit more now, ever since I joined the Adventures group. So it was hard to leave home. But there's people I care about, and I don't want to see them die.
That is understandable. The metal should be hot enough. I will assist you. And you guys grab hold of the tongs and you hoist the glowing hot metal out of the forge itself, and you begin to place it onto the large anvil that he has. And you two both begin working on it, essentially in tandem, using large, heavy mallets to begin king, 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 smashing the metal into flatness until eventually you guys begin to fold it over and hit it down flat again. And then you begin to repeat this process. Heat, hammer, fold, forge. Heat, hammer, fold, forge. And the process takes time. It begins to fade from dawn into noontime, and you and the blacksmith realize you have to stay here at the forge.
That's fine.
Walking away from this thing while the metal is like partially made, or the sword is partially made, that's bad. That's actually a good way to kind of ruin it.
No, I understand. This is the same as cooking, technically.
Yeah, exactly.
So...
You can't walk away.
Yeah.
Cooking a sword.
Yeah, the only difference is this takes hours.
Yeah. Because it's bigger too, so it's not smaller.
Yes, significantly larger. So, I will take a constitution check from Maddie right now.
Okay. I guess it's because of how tired she is. So it's a check?
Yep.
Okay. Ability check. That's a 15.
Okay, you pass this time.
Yay.
With the sun beating down on you and the blacksmith, you see that he seems very used to this heat. Very used to this temperature, very used to the situation. And he simply is doing as you require to assist with the work. But Maddie, you're still not used to this kind of heat.
Nope.
Not this kind of work at this time either. This is blisteringly hot. And combined with the heat of the forge and the heat of the sun, there's no respite. You can't walk somewhere cooler. Going away from the forge doesn't help because you still have the sun coming down. I will take another smithing check.
Okay.
Yes, Jess.
Can I make her hat cold?
Yeah, you can do
Prestidigitation to chill.
Prestidigitation to help kind of like cool her down a little bit.
Because if I see her sweating that much, Mercy's just gonna walk over and go, "Thank you, sorry."
I just imagine, you know, when you like reach out to touch a cat really hesitantly for the first time, and the cat's like, just imagine Mercy be like, cold cat.
17. That's the same number. I don't. What the fuck?
That's another 22.
No.
It's quite good though.
Yeah.
And the work continues through noon into the early afternoon. You keep hammering and folding and moving and manipulating the metal until a certain point the blacksmith goes back in the forge. It's not changing shape.
Oh god.
It's holding
good.
together well. The folds aren't breaking. But I can't make it into a regular sword. Doesn't want to change.
Okay. What are you suggesting then?
I think we simply just continue on and we make the sword into whatever it wants to be made into.
Okay, that's yeah, no, that's yeah.
It's not
If we
willing
can't...
to. It's not willing to be forced into a shape. We can't force it there.
Okay, right.
So why are you angry?
Angry? What makes you say that?
You are working a forge, and you seem to have no issues with repeatedly striking the hammer. So I'm assuming you are thinking of something making you angry.
I'm completely fine. It's also not your business anyway, so...
That is fair. Alright, back to it.
God.
Yup.
She's so angry!
Yeah. Everybody else, you guys all have various rituals that you are working on, various things that you are focusing on. The folks who are watching the deserts, you'll be only making 2 checks, one now and one later. So I'd like perception checks from the people who are keeping eye contact on the desert.
Dessert check.
Ro, yep. Ro, of all the other people who had something that they were doing, yours was like the quickest. So what else would Ro be doing?
I mean, probably half-assed looking out, not like specifically like scouting, because she sees that everyone else with better eyes is already looking.
So you're kind of like how like glazed over, just kind of like
Just like thinking about stuff, but like looking in the general direction of the desert, trying
Okay.
not to accidentally stare into the sun.
okay. I'll have you roll perception with disadvantage because you're not really trying.
Jill had already taken 2 dice before you said that.
Oh,
I was like,
perfect.
I got a feeling.
Well, it
No.
makes sense, you know.
Yeah, I'm not really trying. So percept.
Yep. Perception.
Yeah, that's gonna be a 5 on the die. +2.
By the way, Michelle, where's the Magnificent Mansion doorway that Erode made? You'll need to show me on the map.
Okay, hold on. Probably like sort of deeper in the city, I guess. I guess.
I said
don't
on the
come-
map for a reason, please.
Okay, fine.
if you want it to be deeper inside the city, that's fine, but I just need to remember where it's going to be.
under the city, under the building Rose on,
Yes.
Got it.
but like in the building, not like in the doorway. Sort of like in the building.
No, I get
And
it.
it would have been excluded from the area, at least that entrance.
Yes, I figured. Okay. Jace.
Yes.
What's your perception check?
13 plus 10 for 23.
23. Dea, you rolled a 28. Jess,
19.
19. Jill, what did Ro get?
5 plus.
7.
7.
7.
Yeah.
This is
I mean, in
when-
fairness, Ro is just kind of like lazily
Kinda
looking
just
out into the desert.
Whatever's
It's
approaching
beautiful
the
and-
desert just rolled an at 1.
The desert is beautiful in a way. I will say that freely. There is something very pleasant about the arid nothing, and the fact that there's still a lot there. Just kind of staring off in the distance, you see that there is vegetation present. There are cacti. There are small critters that are moving around. You see briefly a small creature kind of leap up out of the sand, then dive back down. You try not to think about that one too much. Everybody else. Gale, you said you rolled a 23.
Mm-hmm.
And Jess, you had a 19.
Yep.
Okay. Mercy. I'm mixing up the words with similar letters.
Why
I
do you bring up
apologize.
The character.
I know.
Mercy suddenly loses like a foot of height.
Changes color. Mercy, you're kind of looking off in the distance, and you're not immediately noticing anything that makes you nervous. You see faint rippling in the distance, but that's most likely just the sun itself. You're not immediately noticing anything. Gale, you don't see anything, but you smell something on the wind.
Shit.
Something smells stale.
Double shit.
Stale and copper.
Blood. Shit. Alright.
Dea, your elf eyes can somehow see over the horizon.
It's because the world is flat for me.
No, shut up.
Nope.
Elves are flat earthers, confirmed.
Flat earther.
It's
No.
it's canon delivery.
I'm
I mean-
required to kill all elves in campaign 2.
You actually can see.
Don't
There
do
actually
that.
are ways
No.
to kind of manipulate mirages.
So you keep kind of staring off in the distance, and there is something out there. See, you kept seeing off in the distance a shape that initially you assumed was like a large rocky outcropping or like a big cactus. But it moved just a little bit. There is something out there. Something pretty big.
She's gonna mention this to Gail. She's gonna like, I guess since it got hot, she like moved into like the second floor, first floor, whatever, and it's like, Gail, can you help me keep an eye on that thing?
The fuck is that?
I thought it was just like a cactus, but it's not in the same spot it was, just a little bit.
How'd that be a cactus?
I don't know. It's
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
I'm
my
not.
day.
I'm not.
You're older than me. You're ancient.
Right.
80 years old. I don't know.
You know I'm gonna lose track of it in about, little bit of time.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
I
one
don't
dot.
think we can. What's the problem?
That's one. There's another dot over there.
No,
There's a
that is
dot there.
cactus.
If you stare into the sun, there's a big dot that's right
No,
in front of your
don't do
face.
that.
I did that earlier.
Don't, Gail.
The sun.
That's why you
it
can't
looks...
see anything right now.
No, that is the weird spots that move around are already gone. They look really weird in the goggles, though. To be
You know
fair.
what? If something happens, we'll get hard. Yeah, it's fine.
Well, I'll keep a look in that direction.
Regenerate your eyes or whatever. No, wait, Maddie can regenerate. Yeah.
So, somebody will do something. I'm not that
Someone
worried
will do
about it.
Yeah, you can look into the sun. It's fine.
Well, you can look into it with the goggles.
I'm-
It looks
I'm
pretty
good.
cool. There's
no.
lots of weird colors.
I'm good. I'm good.
Right. If you say so. Keep looking in that direction. By the way, I smell blood.
Yeah. Great.
Stale blood, though.
Awesome.
So, like, something that eats other things,
Possibly. yeah.
usually.
Or it could be that thing that caused that. She points to the big blood stain that could be.
Probably.
related to them.
Could be. It's on the window, so it's coming that way.
Great. Yeah, just keeping an eye on things.
Cool. Continue looking in that direction.
Yes.
Where was the dot again? I lost it.
It's
Okay. Check number 3. Maddie?
Oh god, she's probably gonna be so tired after this.
Yes. Oh, yes, that reminds me. Constitution check.
I knew that was gonna be the case. Yeah.
Oh, not great. You're going to take a single point of exhaustion,
Okay.
which I believe is disadvantage on an ability check.
How do? Oh, so it's just a normal roll.
You're now going to be making these checks normally.
Okay. I don't know how to mark. I have exhaustion in this sheet.
I'll check your sheet real quick to see if I can find a way to do that.
Okay, can
It's
I
on the
just
upper
roll?
left.
It's in the top corner of your icon.
Yes.
It's a little smiley face.
Yeah, with
it's
a smiley
little
face.
smiley face.
A little smiley face. Okay.
And it probably gets sadder the more.
Oh yeah, hold on. I want to test it for fun.
Yeah, me too.
Oh no!
Hold on, what happens at 6?
No!
Incredible.
I think it's very sad. Because 6 is dead, actually.
That actually makes sense. Okay,
Yeah, it
I'm
does.
gonna roll my
Yeah, roll smithing normally.
Ah!
21.
Oh, still 21.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. The
I
heat of
love
the sun
this.
the heat of the sun is starting to wear on you and break you down. You can feel a lead-like heaviness to your muscles and to your bones. And as you're trying to do this, you just kind of keep persistently making the movements and doing what you're supposed to. And it becomes almost like a meditation in a way. Routine movements, regular repetitions, it all just kind of starts to become a pattern in your mind. And you guys keep working away at this, and you're actually starting to see more shape being made from this sword. You can actually see what it is supposed to be, and it is like a big, heavy blade, like a big, heavy two-handed blade. It's still not finished, but it's looking better.
I think Maddie's gonna I'm sorry. I'm not used to this heat. It's getting over me right now.
It's okay. That is understandable. It is much to do with.
Yeah. Yes,
Back in the forge.
Yep. If I
Guys, have
pass
it back
out,
in there.
I'm sorry. If I pass out, sorry. I'm good from feeling it right now.
It is fine. So what made you learn this? It was not simple boredom. Bored people learn art, or how to carve wood, or how to write or make puzzles. They do not learn blacksmithing.
Why are you asking all these questions?
We are currently at hour 12 of this work. We either talk or we slowly go insane.
Yeah, I suppose that's fair. I mean, I didn't want to feel completely useless amongst the group because all I can do is cook. And I thought maybe learning blacksmithing would, make weapons, make armor, would help.
Well, you have learned how to smith, certainly. I cannot fault you on that. You have learned it very well. Your strength is a bit of it holds you back slightly, but
Yeah,
you still show the skill.
Yeah, it's my strength that holds me back from blacksmithing. I don't do it a lot, so it's like I do it only a few times.
That is fine. What else have you made?
I made a ring, to give me some armor. I made some star knives for my tiefling friend over there. She just points at Mercy. Well, actually, she's hiding behind a wall, so I don't think she knows where she is.
No, she's on top of the wall. She's plainly visible.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It just looks weird because of tile placement.
Okay. But yes, I made some star knives. I also made a gauntlet. To conceal something.
Very well. Well, if that is the case, then I'd say you're doing well, considering all you have learned and made.
Yeah.
Now, continue.
No, I said I'm just proud of how far I've come from crafting from a ring. So, yeah.
Once more, back to it.
Okay. Am I rolling again?
Not just yet.
Okay.
Jace disappeared. That little
Yeah,
fuck.
they've been replaced by one of their cats.
Have they? Where's the kitty?
Yeah.
Kitty.
She's somewhere. I think it's Anne. I
And
saw Anne.
Anne
Come
Boleyn
here.
shouldn't be visible right now. If she is, she's gonna get in trouble.
No, she's not visible, but I saw her little face and I saw like her back.
Oh.
The chair had moved, and I was like, "How did the chair move? Chase isn't back." And then I see a little cat, and I'm like, "Ah, yes, the cat has used to the chair."
I can
to
see
get
the
onto
light from the hallway, so the door is open.
They left the door open.
Mhm.
I
It's free real
And it-
estate.
I saw a little
Real
black
shit.
and white face. So I was like, "Oh."
Oh man, I can't believe we missed it.
I saw the chair turning.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I started watching. I was like,
And that's weird. The
Yeah,
cat's...
there.
No! She shouldn't be there! No! Anne's about to get her ass kicked!
Dang.
Oh no!
Nobody snitch. Nobody snitch.
No one snitch on Anne.
Don't
she's
say
going.
anything.
No one snitched.
I have
Don't snitch.
No, you
to.
don't.
Oh,
Don't snitch.
I have to
Don't
snitch!
say anything.
I,
Snitch. We're
I-
not snitches.
I have to!
Jessica.
You don't have to.
I
You
do!
don't have to snitch.
They're sitting right there!
She's never done anything wrong in her life.
Anne has done so much wrong in her life.
And absolutely.
Yeah, Jace, let's just put it this way. We could see Anne from the right side of your camera screen halfway up.
Yeah, I'm sure.
She's being
He's on your
naughty.
desk.
Yeah, no, that doesn't surprise me.
Naughty.
Naughty kitty.
God, you just made me immediately start thinking of Freaky Fred from
No, we don't
Courage the
talk
Cowardly
about
Dog.
him. We don't talk about him. He freaked me out more than the mummy guy.
Okay. So the individuals who have begun watching the desert, I will need a second set of perception checks now.
Solid.
If Rose sees people like pointing out, like, what is that? She'll kind of like adjust her autofocus on her eyes and be like, huh?
What?
What's going
Yeah,
on?
you can start actually paying attention now.
Go. You got this.
That's
That's cocked.
so fucking cocked. How did it land like that?
Because there was 2 dice there. It's better than last time.
That's a fucking 10, dude.
I-
I see more than I did last time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I only got an 18.
Oh.
Because I cannot roll above a 12 or 13. So, 18.
18. Got it. Chase?
18.
18. Jill, what did you get again?
10.
10? Okay. Dea. You were correct. That dot you saw is something. It is getting slightly larger. Something is approaching. But on top of that, you also know that there's some faint flickering lights that look like torchlight that's beginning to head your way as well. Same direction. The 18s, you guys would know, you would be able to notice the faint kind of like motes of light that are off on near the horizon. Ro would need to have it pointed out to them.
Some fucking lights out there.
Fuck.
Out of curiosity, Connor, over how long is this taking place?
You started at 6. It is now 6, so it's been 12 hours so far.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out, did I get a long rest in this? Because I'm the only one who specifically said she went to sleep and everything.
Yeah, by now you'd have a long rest.
Cool. I'm gonna rearrange my spells and stuff.
It's
Why the-
getting bigger.
Why the fuck is there lights out there?
They might be coming back.
Question, Connor. How
Yeah.
far out would they have to be right now?
A matter of hours, probably. So you'd say Anywhere from 6 to 12 hours.
Sick.
I don't decide if I want to do something.
Okay.
Well, Daya's gonna lean over because she's back on the roof now, obviously, and ask at the forging pair, like, "Hey, just a quick question. How much longer do you think you'll take down there?"
The blacksmith kind of looks at you, Maddie, and just kind of shrugs.
I guess she looks at the sword. You know, I don't know. The sword does not want to work how it should work. It's kind of unpredictable at this point.
Okay. You maybe have like 6 hours. There's something coming.
I don't have time for this.
We also
I don't-
cannot stop.
I know. Again, she's just gonna go back to work. This is-
Yeah, they are well and truly stuck on this. They have to keep going.
Yeah, she just wanted to warn them that danger.
Yes, Cody.
For point of reference, after setting up forbiddance in the entire place, I also would have gone to sleep in the mansion because extremely hot with fur.
Yeah, this is true.
So, and ritually casting forbiddance it's a 10-minute spell, so it's 20 minutes per. I can't imagine it have taken
Was he-
more than
Excuse me.
a few hours, so he'd probably be just waking up about now.
Yeah.
As well.
Rudy would also probably be waking up by this point because it's already been like 12 hours. So
And I just get like the spell slots back from Dispel Magic and make
yeah, I
whole.
need to do long rests. I rearranged, but I didn't do long rest.
All right. Maddie. Oh, no,
Yes.
never mind.
Oh,
Just a
oh,
Jill.
sorry.
This will help you later, Maddie. Rose gonna kind of mosey on over to the little blacksmith area. He's gonna look at Maddie and just go, "You can do it." And give inspiration.
Okay, bardic inspiration.
Got it.
Which
You
just
get
gives
out
you
a
a
D6 onto any
Yeah.
one of your rolls.
Okay.
And then she goes right immediately back to exactly where she was. So I'm not moving my token, but it
I
happened.
feel like Maddie would be confused, and then she's like, oh. Just gonna go back to work.
Did-
I
Did
offended
Rhoda
you.
say something nice to me?
No one will believe you.
It's not even it's not even did she say something nice, it's like, why did
Why did that work?
why did that thumbs
Why do I
up
feel
make me
better?
feel good?
It was such a terrible pep talk, and yet I feel great.
You
I
can
mean-
do it.
I feel it's accurate because
Good luck. Clap, clap.
Jill constantly forgets how many expertise and proficient charisma-based skills Ro has. It's just
I
like-
don't forget. I simply do not use. I'm very good at things.
Well, I have a gun. Why do I need to talk?
I'm not talking anymore.
Okay.
Okay.
Maddie.
Is it a Constitution?
Constitution.
And if you roll bad, you can add that d6.
Again.
Oh god! Oh god! Jesus Christ!
Okay.
1, 2.
Do you want to? You want to add a
Yeah.
D6?
Well, it's
Yes.
not bad.
Oh, it's
No.
not bad. Let's see. You are okay. You could feel the heat of the forge is now your biggest enemy, and the tiredness that is beginning to seep into your very body and your very essence.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Yeah, you're able. You can keep working, keep going. You're taking another point of exhaustion.
Okay, I've done this before.
Yes, Jessica.
Unless you can see her getting that tired, she's gonna call out, "Hey, Haru,
Yes.
can you help Maddie?"
I certainly can. We'll take a moment. I
Try to
don't.
pull off at least one of those exhaustions.
Yeah, I mean, I have a potion of vitality which removes all exhaustion, but that should be saved for when it's really
Bad. Yeah.
necessary.
Really needed, yeah.
But I can cast Greater Restoration. I do have plenty of diamonds still.
It's up to you. Tell me what you want to cast.
And I mean, 1 level of exhaustion will remove on a long rest. 2, only 1 of them will, so I'll remove 1 level with it. 2.
Okay. Maddie, remove 1 point of exhaustion. You're now back to 1 exhaustion as opposed to 2.
Still making it at normal, but
Yeah, I know, right?
This feels like the curse all over again. I swear to
Hey,
God.
come on.
Okay, I'm gonna roll my
Yep, Smith tools.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to find it. It keeps going back and forth. What does that say?
How do you keep doing
I'm
that?
too.
I don't know. She's just
Good.
It's
You're
because she's
third
blessed.
18.
They want you to make a good sword.
She's just said that.
It's genuinely amazing that you keep rolling the same number every time.
She's
Celeste
been
is
there
just
enough.
Poking.
The Greater Restoration that Haru has placed upon you is a much appreciated boon, as you are feeling a little less tired.
Okay.
You and the blacksmith hoist it back into the forge, and you now are getting a pretty good look at what this sword's gonna be like. You see that it's a single-edged blade, but it is it's like the back side of it is about this thick. It's like nearly 1.5 inches in thickness. The front edge is just this straight, razor-sharp edge, almost like a massive cleaver.
You can see Jess's face of
Yeah.
excitement.
But you're also noticing, both you and the blacksmith, he's going to kind of point out slightly, it's cracking.
Oh God. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, that's the thing. I've tried to patch it several times. It's not stopping. So, let it do its thing.
Okay.
They're probably coming back, you know.
Oh God. I
They
didn't
are.
think about that.
If we're lucky, you'll have just finished by the time they're here. If we're not lucky, we'll have to keep working on it.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. Yeah, let's just get going before something shows up.
All right. Let me. I don't remember if I did the reload this time, but let's see. Night begins to fall. Nope. I need to reload. The one unfortunate thing about the dynamic lighting, you have to reload the page anytime you want to change the darkness.
Yeah. I mean, because it also updates all of the tokens. To do
It
that
does.
in
It changes
real,
everything.
To do that in real time would just be so much more taxing on the system.
At this point, I'm assuming I've woken up, so I'm gonna go up to the roof that the mansion was in, like that same roof.
Yep. So you're on the same roof as Ro.
What's going on? She's like half asleep as she like gets up there.
There's like fire or something out there. There's lights. I can't really see it, but
Maybe I can send out Owl.
it's
Snowball?
pretty far. I don't know.
I can send her out and see if she sees anything.
You can try. She can get a closer look.
Yeah.
Even if I did a flock of familiars, I don't think even I could get close enough to see what's going on.
I just want to see if she can see something.
Mm-hmm.
So can I just snap out Snowball and have
Snowball.
her go out, just look through her eyes, go out, like a couple miles and see if she sees anything.
Okay.
Okay.
What's up, guys?
Technically, shouldn't there be light coming from the forge?
Yes, there should be if you guys can't see it, which would be weird.
We
I
can't.
see it. It's dark.
Oh.
Okay. Listen, is a +5.
Aww.
I just want to make sure. Okay.
It's dark.
Connor, don't make that noise because I contemplated sending the lizard out to a distraction.
The 14 plus, it's 19 total.
19's
The other
not
one was a
bad.
2. Thank God for advantage.
What was the total?
19 total.
19 total? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me adjust that slightly. Increase the bright light. Boop. Can you see it now?
Yeah, I can see it.
There we go. Strange. It wasn't loading in for some reason. Couldn't tell you.
It might have been toggled to the off state as well.
Yeah.
I
Who
think
knows?
default is on, but
So, again, you're gonna have to remind me. I was juggling a few things there. What was it, Michelle? It was
19 total.
19 total. Okay.
Mhm.
And that was a stealth check or a perception check?
That was a perception.
Okay.
I'm kind of not bothering with the stealth because of the fact that it's pretty obvious that someone's where we are and there were like sensors. So someone's been watching. So like people know we're here. So she's not
Okay,
even
so
bothering with the
You're not
stealth.
hiding it because it's obvious.
Exactly. It's like
Okay, fair
Pointless.
enough. So, you send Snowball over there to get a good look at what is happening, and you see that there is a fairly large group of individuals that is beginning to make their way over towards you. You estimate the size to be easily 50. And you see that in the middle, like the middle back of this, is a large, towering man that looks to have been at one point some kind of a giant. But you see that his skin has been peeled and stripped away in spots, and a section of his jaw has been extended with iron bars that are now extending his mouth out to make it look almost like that of a donkey's. He has been gruesomely mutilated. But he seems to be following them almost mindlessly. But on top of that, you notice that there are various like large spikes that have been driven into his head in various locations. But the rest of these individuals are just as bad. Heavy calluses, thick leather-like skin, muscle that is stripped away in spots, or have these false horns that have been implanted into their heads using something. This is absolutely the cult of Maleris that is making their way over here.
she'll snap Snowball out and she'll look at everyone. She'll say, well,
You're too
it's
quiet.
definitely- Huh?
You're too quiet.
Sorry. Well, I don't know why my. Okay, I'm sorry. Well, it does look like it's the cult, and they have the thing they dragged away. I think they have it with them. Obviously, they've done something to them, and I feel kind of bad about that. But they're coming this way, so she's saying this to Ro because, like, I don't think the rest of the group can hear her. We should tell everyone else.
As soon as they're in range, I'm gonna start blast.
I mean, same.
So
I have one that I can do from 300 feet away, so.
I'm not really sure. This is Jill. I'm not really sure the range on my
It says 100, 500.
Hi.
high big range.
So
Okay.
up to 100 feet, you can do it normal. From 100 to 500, it's disadvantage.
And that counts for my big whirly cloud of bad.
I
You
think
know
that
that
is the
one.
short range in that case. So
Okay.
that one is actually about 150.
Okay.
Yeah. I did actually switch out for realizing this was happening, I did switch out for Ice Storm, which is from 300 feet. So
I have a dumb idea.
Okay.
Hey, Gale.
Mm.
I'll fix this wall a little bit, but they're gonna break through again, right?
Sure. I don't know what they're gonna do. Why are you asking me?
I don't. I was just gonna ask you to help me build a giant firewall.
How?
yeah, they're definitely coming.
How are we gonna do that?
And Mercy's gonna open her bag and go, I don't have much, but... And start to dump out all of the stuff she's carved throughout all of the adventure.
Oh no!
No.
We keep Maddie safe.
All right.
Some of
Well,
it's
let's do
half
it.
carved, some of it's not even done.
Listen, how far off are they at this point? Like time-wise, estimation?
It looks like 6 hours.
We've still got 6 hours, so we can prep stuff.
I got a couple ideas.
Bro, can you make stuff? Maybe with whatever limited things we have here? Maybe? I don't know, you can make things.
Maybe. I've been kind of, just hanging out on the roof, not doing anything, but if you have ideas, I'll take them.
Well, let's see if we can find things. Maybe we can make a version of bombs, perhaps? Traps
Fuck
for
it.
them?
Hell yeah.
Let's go. Let's I can't see out, so
You think I can?
that's what I'm saying. We can't.
My eyes
so
are
let's
small.
do something. I have one.
That's fair. I do have that up on you. I have 2. Jessica's looking at her list of wood carving.
Sorry, dude.
Let's leave the wood
Sad.
carvings. I will say, let's leave the wood carvings for last. Let's see if we can gather
Oh,
stuff.
that was the plan. But also, I would like... Could I have an honorary time to lead this list so you know how much Mercy has done in her free time?
Yeah, sure.
Please.
I have a pendant of a tree. I have a carved out hollow-centered book. I have 2 mini dicks. I have a lemon, an orange, and an apple. I have a sparrow. I have an octopus. I have a large toy ship. A very mangled-looking seagull. A poorly carved fish. A couple of scraps. A massive tentacle. A fox. An ice dragon. And a sea serpent. Because some of these were meant to be made into magic items and I never got there.
It feels so bad to have these things burn.
We can do other stuff first, Connor.
No. Mercy's line of thought is keep Maddie safe.
Don't
No, I
burn
know,
them
but
yet.
we're gonna
We
see
have
if there's
6
other stuff in the
hours.
town.
There's gotta be something.
Connor's already said there's not wood.
Yeah. There's one thing I'm going to do in preparation as well. It's gonna make Maddie even madder if she knows what Day is doing, but Day is not saying this. She's going to take an hour to cast Infuse Weapon. Which
I swear to
takes
God. I swear to God.
it reduces my hit point maximum by 10 hit points.
Oh my God!
Yep.
But I'm gonna give myself +2 to all attack rolls. And I'm gonna put that into Riptide.
What are the buildings here made of?
And then I'm gonna take a
Sandstone.
short rest so I get that spell slot
Sandstone.
back.
Actually,
Well, we do have 6 hours. And I do have Arcane Tunnel. So if we need stuff delivered to us, we can get stuff delivered to us, maybe.
Jason, did you say my name?
Tables and chairs.
There are tables and chairs in some houses, but most of them have like small, almost like sandstone or slate like tables that people would like be kneeling in front of when eating instead of like an actual like a wooden table that you sit at.
Mhm.
So there are a few, but not a huge amount.
Do they have legs on them?
These sandstone like tables
Yeah.
Yeah, they have like sandstone legs.
Oh, okay. Cool. That'll work. Gale's gonna round up some of them. In the entryway where there's the opening, Gale's gonna bury a bunch of them with the legs sticking out and then knock a bunch of points onto them. So that way when things go running in, they are just gonna get absolutely fucking impaled. And because there are tables and chairs, there is a flat plane to push against the sand, so they won't get dug in.
You're making punji pits.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Jess.
I have a suggestion that would save Gale some headache.
Hi. I'm
Yeah,
making
I
a
want to make
spice.
traps. That's good.
Yeah, go for it.
I actually can add to that because how, let's say, sand is used to make glass, and it isn't as refined as that made in a kiln. But like with the meteor, as he pulls out the chunk he took, it can still be quite sharp and much more durable than rock. You simply need to heat it up.
Just make it a glass field. So they're walking on glass to get in.
What if we made
Man, I
glass,
love Annie Lennox.
and then we broke the glass, and then we threw it at them, and we were just pelting them with broken glass.
I mean, we could do that too. I hate to say this, but
We have a lot of sand.
there's
Let's make
so
some
Work
much
with
glass.
what you have.
Just bury the glass in the sand.
Exactly.
And then roll as they're coming in, you just shoot them in the legs and then they fall in the glass.
And then you get sand in your wounds.
Mm-hmm.
But by the way, for peace of mind of Maddie, Har will cast Death Ward on Dea.
Oh, thank God. I ain't doing it, someone else got it.
Because
have to-
Maddie is not paying attention. She doesn't need to know, but she should at least have, like,
See if I can do anything.
the safety.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So that leads me to you, Maddie. I need you to make a Constitution check.
Oh my God.
I mean, you can use,
I-
like, your psychosomaticism.
No, because
Yeah,
it's a
you-
save.
No, it's a check. I've been
Yeah.
specifying a check.
No, I know, the psycho...
Oh, it's for
save-
saves only. You're right.
It's
never
for saves, that's what I'm clarifying.
mind. Okay.
I would want to cast guidance on myself if that's possible.
I will allow it for one of these two checks, but not both.
Just only for this constitution.
That's okay.
That's only for this one. I have to roll a d4 to add it.
Yep.
So let's see.
How did you roll a 5? Oh, okay. That was
Yeah, I mean, it's not great, but it doesn't even matter.
You're starting to lag again. It's
know.
really getting bad.
I know. I'm
Um,
gonna add not a constitution. Exhaustion too.
Yep, another point of exhaustion. Now make a Smith tool check.
This is the thing that's gonna fuck me over.
No,
right
it'll
now.
determine something actually.
Oh boy, I am so sorry, Desna. Oh!
Mercy is
Anna.
watching.
Kana, can I please I will give one of my lucks to
Yeah.
give her a chance again.
I will allow it, considering it is for the day, like a deity of luck for your weapon. Yes, I will
I'm
allow you
so
to burn a luck
sorry.
and
You're good. I
You
haven't
can reroll.
touched luck, and I still have the all or nothing coin.
Okay. For the love of God, Desna.
Desna,
No!
Desna. It's better than a nat one.
it's true. Progress slows quite badly.
I know.
The weapon does not break, it does not shatter, but there are a couple of setbacks in the matter of making it end. It's gonna take long. It's gonna take time to fix this, and by the time you're not gonna have enough time before they are finally here. Yes, Jeff?
Can I please do something symbolic?
Sure.
Mercy's gonna step down, walk over, and she's going to hand over her symbol of Desna, the purple heart one she carved a long time ago, and go, We'll hold him back. And she's gonna hand over her symbol to her, in hopes that it gives her something.
Oh boy. So
Sure.
good.
I have something
Yes,
I can
Michelle?
do, maybe. I have the spell Guards and Wards.
Yep.
Can I do stuff in front of the area? Because I don't know if it says a building, I think. It says floor space. So it doesn't really necessarily have to be a building.
Yes, it does have to be a building. A floor space is a term for a building.
Fuck. Huh. Ha 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 ha. That sucks.
Define building.
I mean, there's walls
There's
around
walls.
around
We
this
can build.
thing.
You
We
need to
could-
tell me what you are going to do.
Okay. I can do. It's just gonna make sure that means that no one's gonna be able to come in the very front of the map. Essentially, no one's gonna be able to like. Because what I was thinking of doing is doing gaseous cloud. Or stink. What is it? Because I can do 2 stink clouds basically. Two stinking clouds. Two stinging clouds in its location in the walls. So I was thinking of doing it like right in the front when they walk in.
So you mean like at the front entrances?
Yes.
Okay, I would allow you to use guards and wards to do that, so to prevent them from coming in from the other side
that's
of the
fine.
map, so that they only can come in through that one way.
Okay, that's fine. That
Yes.
works.
Yes, Becca.
I have a question about my warlock ability, Call of the Week, because there's no like distance written on it. How far out can I try to like read the weaknesses and strengths of this big guy?
Let me quickly pull up.
Because I can, because if it's
document.
within sight, I can see him, but if it's within like 60 feet, I can't do it until he's up on us. Like I checked our original Word doc and it's not written down.
I have to go find that document right now, so that's why I kind of went quiet for a second there.
It's not
Hunt's
written.
calling. Survivalist. Predatory senses. Nope. Call the week. There we go. Yeah, I didn't list a distance. It would have to be site based. So you would basically it'd be like a creature within 120 feet.
Okay. No worries. It's a bonus action anyway, so I'm not worried. I just wanted to
Just
see if I
realized
could
there's
do
another
it.
thing with this.
Mhm.
That happens with guards and wards no matter what, is fog fills all the warded corridors, making them heavily obscured. So I basically can make there be a heavily obscured, and people that know the password are like they don't suffer the effects of any of it.
I won't allow that because
Okay.
that would mean that the entire town is somehow masqueraded in
Okay, that's fair.
in smog, which that's a little much.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, that's a 6-level spell, but yeah, that's fair.
No, there are
That's
spells
fair.
that are intended to be worked on stuff like that.
That's fair. Okay, so yeah, just that then. 'Cause I don't think I can do anything else. Hold on.
Okay, so, Ro, and I'm gonna say Gale, because you guys both have the punji pit idea.
I was just making the spikes.
Yeah. So, Ro. So, do you want to make the spikes while Gale, you kind of like make the pits themselves?
That'll work.
Okay. So, Gale, athletics check. Ro, you'll be doing alchemy tools.
What's that plus?
You have to remind me.
Numbers?
Usually
Remember, it
plus
never-
numbers.
It didn't. It never moved over, right?
Yeah, no, it always fought me. I tried making a custom algorithm. It didn't work.
That's bullshit.
Let me double check because my brain's dumb. It'd be 15 plus 15.
Plus 15.
Pick a die.
Oh, big metal.
Big mental. It's a 6.
Eh.
Plus 15 though.
Yeah. 21.
21.
21.
21. So that's actually still a pretty good roll. Gale?
24.
24. So Gale, you basically get to work digging these, I'm going to say, what, 5-10 feet deep? That sound good to you?
Yeah.
Okay. These deep pits in the broken away section of wall, so that they're gonna be walking straight into it.
I have 3 shovels on me, so I can clear lots of sand very fast.
Gale, dual wielding shovels.
Yep.
I changed my mind.
Nothing's stopping him.
Except for physics.
Howard.
It's
Coward.
sand.
No, you'll manage to dig the pits to cover the entire entrance, no problem. Ro, you essentially do wind up making glass spikes at the bottom of this. So whoever falls in there is going to have a very bad day.
I can't believe it. Gale is
Just
Shia
remembered I have a
LaBeouf.
different spell that I can use that's better for this, actually. I
Uh-huh.
have Mirage Arcane.
See, now that would be the spell.
That's I just realized I have that spell, so yeah. I'm gonna use that instead. Because I can make terrain in an area up to one square mile look, sound, smell, and even feel like some other sort of terrain. So I can make the terrain a mile in front look like snow. And
Well,
very slippery to walk on.
You could do something like that. You could just make it a heavily obscured mist for that distance out, which honestly that would also slow it down.
Yeah.
Either or.
I will do actually, you know what? I'll do the mist.
Yeah. So
No
yeah,
snow
that's
in the desert.
yeah. Mirage Arcane absolutely would do that.
Yeah, I forgot I had that, so I will do that instead. I'll cast it ritually because I don't actually have that spell prepared, but I have the time,
Okay.
so.
Let me just quickly.
I want to give us time. And if I can give us time, I'm going to give us time.
Yeah, and let me know when they are within about 1,000 feet.
Okay. Hold on, just doing a real quick visual so I don't forget the space. It ain't pretty, but it works. And also, what range were you looking for, Cody?
Within about 1,000 so that I can cast a spell.
Okay, that will do well enough. Okay, I will let you know.
I do need to
All right.
test it and see if it's accurate because it's an older sheet that I had to manually enter stuff for.
So, you guys begin walling up your defenses as best you can. Ro and Gale, you make the improvised spike pits. Erudite, you put down the Mirage Arcane in front of the actual location where they have to come in, which will effectively really ruin their chances of making their way inside of the actual town. They'll still probably eventually get in, but it'll take more time. Dea, anything you'd like to do?
The only thing she can really do now, like she's prepared it herself, so there's not really anything else she can do.
Mhm.
I'm just like, if it does come to a fight, she's preparing. It's still gonna be a few hours, obviously. But I'm not gonna like call it out. So I'm just saying it now that I'm going to change Undertow into a rapier when the fight starts.
Okay.
Without needing to take up my own bonus action.
Yep. Jessica, anything you would like to do?
I
Fire. All right.
can't do it yet, but I need to prepare for it.
You do. Make me we'll say a perception check to try and find as much wood as possible.
And that's fair, but I will let you know all of her stuff is going
Yeah,
in.
I know.
And
And
I
also
can make. I'm
and
gonna
also
make
just tell
it.
me where you're gonna put it. What'd you roll?
It's a good thing I have advantage
No.
because I rolled a 9 and a 1. So
Wow.
that's a 15 total.
You would manage to find some wood, and you believe that this some is actually probably most of the wood in the village. And you begin stripping it out of houses, ripping out like small structural beams, stuff like that. Like you are taking anything and everything. And you make a pretty decent little pile. Where do you want to put it? Just ping it on the map.
I'm gonna ask the group on this one. Where would be best to put a fire pit?
In our vacation.
We don't have one of those.
Jesus Christ.
My
don't
thought
have a
is
vacation.
like beyond the glass, so like they walk into a fire pit.
It might obscure the pit a little bit that they're going into, so that way.
They think, oh, I'm past the glass pit. I'm safe now.
Exactly.
Fuck you.
Right.
I was thinking in
Exactly.
front of the glass pit, so that way they think they can jump through the fire and fall into the glass.
Ooh, that's also good. Well, they won't
So
see it.
in that case, you'd effectively be putting it like just before the just after the wall, just before the pits.
They wouldn't see the fire pit till right before they got there anyway, because it's all obscured. Because of what I'm doing.
Stick them, burn them, stick them. See, the problem is if we put the fire after the glass pit, it'll cauterize the wounds. They'll bleed less.
But
Jesus.
they'll be on fire more.
Instead, they'll burn and then fall into a fire pit and have burns and stab wounds.
It's like Macaulay Culkin became a serial killer.
Like he wasn't before in Home Alone. Hello? He was trying to kill them.
So now for the drama of it, I am deleting all of my wood carvings from my inventory.
So sad.
And let me find it in my list again. I have them. I'm going through and I'm deleting everything from my prank items because they're all made of wood except for the stick of truth.
I like that the stick is the one thing made out of wood. I was like, wait
Well,
a minute.
No, the rest of them are wood. It literally says on there,
Wood.
wood.
Yeah, as you cast them into the fire, there's like little giggles from something, sparks
Oh.
coming up.
There's a haunted doll in there that talks in a demonic
Yeah.
voice.
There's
Just
a
like-
haunted doll.
all sorts of small things just
There's also a nutcracker that screams when you use it.
it's probably screaming now.
Yes, he just screams "thank you" and then dies.
Lamb stop
Screaming. So you watch as Mercy throws everything pretty much she's ever carved, except for two things: the stick of truth and her holy symbol that she just gave to Maddie. Into this fire. War has a cost.
Yeah, what a cost.
Jesus.
Okay. In that case, let's see how much time you cut off of them, because at this point, they would be. You guys roll perception checks, all of you,
All of us.
except Maddie. Sorry, Maddie.
I'm blind.
You're
I
busy.
mean-
not perceive.
Pick
I've
your
been
dad,
getting
Jill.
progressively worse.
Same.
I roll.
It's the panic
will-
in your guys' eyes.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with
Roll
panic. I think
2
Gail's just
actually.
glazing over at this point. Like,
That was a good roll for you.
no.
I will say, I do love the kind of like nervous tension all of you seem to be getting from this.
Connor, in this case, Har will be going into Foxhome as he's waiting because,
He wants to smell it.
yeah.
Want to smell it coming.
So, this
Nice.
and
Natural
Nat
20
20.
from Haru.
Damn. The 26.
Smell their fear, their anger.
So, do we want to go around and share perception checks?
Yes, absolutely. Jace?
I have a total of 16.
You have a
does
16
Daya.
as well.
Yeah,
Cody,
same hat.
you got a 26.
Can't see shit, but boy, can I
smell it.
smell.
I
Erudite.
got 15, which
Erudite
is
got a
high for me.
15. Jess, what'd you get?
I got a 24.
You got a 24. Okay.
I know you guys forget, I'm actually proficient in perception.
Jill, what'd you get?
18.
18.
I
Okay.
still got the lowest, of course.
We did well.
Yes, of course.
It fits.
Haru, you could smell on the wind the stench of these creatures coming. They all smell like people. They all smell like they are people, but they stink of rot and decay and blood. Stale, sticky blood. Now, I'm gonna have Michelle. I'm gonna have you roll a d6 to see how much time you cut off and stop them from getting over here. I can hear the chant. I can see the chant of 6 silently occurring. Couldn't hear it, but I read the word 6. You're muted.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
You were. We couldn't hear you at all.
I squealed it. That's why. I rolled a 6.
You roll a 6. Okay, you cut off 6 hours of time from them.
This is payback for last night when all of you kept rolling fucking 12s.
Sure.
It happens.
6.
Okay.
On the good end of both of those things, so whatever.
Okay. So it takes them 6 full hours to make their way through this mirage that Erudite put up. It really buys you guys quite a bit of time. Is there anything else you want to do and set up in the meantime? You bought yourself plenty of time.
If there's any way I can help Maddie, I want to help Maddie, but I don't think there is.
If you guys think of a way you can help Maddie in some way or what have you, let me know. Yes, Jess.
What if? Hear me out. We've got 6 more hours. If I work really hard at it, I can build a wall
Around
and surround them.
and surround the
I
kiln.
can build them a little hamster cage.
Rose
So they
says
can't
build a
get out.
wall.
No! Not like that!
Not like that.
Just to protect. Just to be like, you can't see them, there's a wall here.
Okay, you can certainly do that. And actually, you guys can assist with that if you want. So it's up to y'all.
Yeah. Trapping you guys in there. I'm so sorry. You live at the forge now. This is your home.
I can see a look of pondering on your face.
Yes, Jace?
Have an interesting idea. Seeing as we have Gale available to do things,
You do.
if we get one big piece of stone and we have
Okay.
2 chains that go through either side of the wall, and when we know, because they're not all gonna just once, a couple of them are gonna hit the fire and then they're gonna go back, and then a few of them are gonna jump like through the fire and they're gonna hit the glass. But like, what if we had a piece of stone that we could pull and drag a bunch of them through the fire and into the glass?
You're wanting to make a Newton's cradle out of stone and chain?
Yes. Just to get them all in the pit. And then
If
they're just
you-
all in a pit of glass and fire, and then everyone else can just rain hell on them.
Okay, so if you want, I can counter you with one other idea.
Mm-hmm.
So this would be a big project. It would require all hands, except Maddie, of course. So I can see it as you can either assist Ro and make a protective cage for Maddie and the blacksmith, whose name you haven't asked. Oh no, you have.
No, he's
Oz.
has.
His
Yeah.
house.
Gail asked
Gail
it
literally-
right away.
You're right. I apologize.
You have to
I
remember,
got
Gail was
confused.
the one talking.
Yeah.
Gail always asks names.
Yes.
Or you can essentially make a big stone version of like a log trap and basically just on a trigger for one of you guys, you pull it and you just let this log come swinging in and knock them back either into the glass or into the fire, either or. It'd be like the third defense trap. It's up, y'all.
I want to do something that can help Maddie, because I can give Maddie enlarge, and she has advantage on strength checks.
I need
No.
to point out advantages and disadvantages don't stack.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
Yeah.
No, it would. Like, technically, it gives you advantage.
No,
Can't
it doesn't. I mean, it does not stack.
No, I know. My thought is, can't Haru... I know it would use another spell slot, but at this point, it might be worth having Haru clear out the last exhaustion that she has.
He is 2
So that
again.
I have
Oh,
2.
she's at 2 again.
Yep.
Which, if she does get to 3, we could use the potion of vitality to clear them all.
Gail, if you want help, I will help you make your trap.
Very strong, but I can help.
But if you don't want to do that, I will help Bo. So
my
I'm-
only fear is if there's anyone with a brain in there, which knowing your dog, they probably don't. But if somebody does, they're just gonna evade the hole in the wall, and we've got everything focused on the hole. So protecting Maddie might not be a bad idea.
Had I not already promised myself to building a wall, I would have been very for the big log hitting everyone into the glass pit. Because that's just cartoonish enough to work.
to be fair, we did create a hole in the ceiling and climb up. Cartoon antics works for this group.
It works.
It does.
Remove the top of a staircase.
I think maybe building the wall around them so they're protected is our best bet at this point.
Let's do the wall in case we miss somebody.
Okay. In that case, Ro, you're going to be using your alchemy tricks. So that would be a d20 plus 15 to roll.
Can I give you
Everybody
a-
else, athletics.
I want you to use that one.
Naya will help with
Or
this,
if you-
but she will not.
I was to say, or if you could think of some other thing you can do to help.
I'm trying to think of a way to use something I'm actually proficient in to help.
Intimidation. Get to work, Fox!
She becomes the the overseer. I could arguably use like sleight of hand to if there's more dexterous work involved, or I
In the case of building a wall, there's not a whole lot of dexterous work.
I don't know. She can put in the keystone or something.
Ro, you can roll.
No, I was bringing the drama.
Bring that drama.
I'll help using some cantrips.
Not bad.
Dancing lights to light it up so that everybody can see as if it's bright light, because dark vision still only makes darkness dim light.
Yep, it
It
helps.
makes, and then also whenever stone is being put up and cracks from mending.
Okay, that makes sense. That would work. Gale? What do you want? Are you gonna use athletics?
I just do strong people things.
Okay. Good old fashioned athletics. Okay.
Hey,
Dea?
You know what? On second thought, I think she's just gonna. I feel like if I try to help on it, I will only make it worse. So
You may
she's-
not, but you can always try.
You've rolled a natural 20 before.
Not on athletics.
Yes, you have.
Yes,
You
you
moved a boat. 2 times now.
That's right. I moved like a ship.
Prophecy.
Still have the prophecy. The gift of prophecy is still strong. in you.
How did that meme become suddenly so fucking true?
it got
She
put
wants
into
to protect
existence.
her girlfriend. Don't get in between them.
Hey,
Jace,
Connor.
what'd you roll?
22.
Yes, Jess?
2 things. 1, I don't want to tell you what my woe was. 2, why do you doubt me?
Because of everything else. What did you roll?
15 total.
Okay.
I rolled a 6 on the die.
Jill, what'd you roll?
27.
27. Jesus Christ. Okay.
I like to imagine Dea pulls out crowbar. I can do this.
Cody, in fairness, Haru's is just simply helpful and would have prevented any serious failures. Erudite?
See if I could figure out anything that would be magic-wise or... But unfortunately, I do not have anything, I don't think, that can
Fireball.
help. Yeah, to cauterize.
Cauterize the wall.
Oh, I rolled a 14 on the die, so that's a 13 total.
The wall is bleed. Oh, yeah, okay. So, yeah. Many hands make swift work, and you guys very quickly create a wall around Maddie.
I feel like she'd be questioning, like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Don't worry about it. You're fine.
It's okay.
Hail the orb.
Oh, hell.
Oh, hell. All right. You guys are pretty sufficiently protected. So you will not have to worry about being attacked directly.
Okay.
Okay.
Before it's closed off, Haru will pass the potion of vitality to Maddie and say, if you feel like you need this, don't hesitate to use it.
Okay. Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
And with that said, Constitution check.
It's gonna hurt me.
Fuck!
Drink that fucking bottle!
Don't hesitate to use it. Got it.
Yes. So I'll remind the effects. It removes any exhaustion you are suffering, all levels of it, and cures any disease or poison affecting you. And for the next 24 hours, you regain the maximum number of hit points for any hit die you spend.
Okay.
The
So
big one for you is that exhaustion, because that'll make this a lot easier.
Could I use it since
Yup,
I hit
so-
3? Okay.
So Maddie, as you finish up that slower period of work, it is getting to be way too much, and you're actually starting to slow down at this point. And you've decided, Haru, in a very nice moment, gave you this potion of vitality, and you realize now is probably the time. You see Haas is also, he's looking rough, like he's looking tired, but he also looks like a man who's used to doing this. So it's not the end of the world for him.
Mm-hmm.
So would you like to drink the potion of vitality?
Yes.
So you drink the potion of vitality, and as you do, you feel your exhaustion washed away completely. You suddenly feel significantly better and are able to do all the work you can with no real worries. Delete the potion of vitality from your inventory, Cody.
already done.
Yep, and
You-
get rid of all of your exhaustion. You
know what's funny?
You're good to go. What's up?
I originally got this potion of vitality when Maddie had the curse. In case if it came too bad. So it was destined for her anyways.
Yeah. Make a Smith's Tools check with advantage because now you are not rolling against a disadvantage.
Yeah, okay.
1 and a 2.
Hang on. Oh no. Oh, you better!
Fuck up.
There we go.
You're a bag of dicks, Jake. You
that
know
would have been hilarious.
You don't get to have my gift of
Giant-
prophecy.
You're a giant floppy bag of dicks.
Listen to me, Jace. I want you to look at the camera as I say this. You don't get to have my gift.
That's not the gift that I have. Which is why I'm
Okay.
comfortable saying that shit.
Maddie, you continue working on this, and Haas kind of looks at you and goes, "We're almost done.
Okay.
We're almost done here.
Okay.
I think they're still going to come in before we finish, but when it's done, this will be done."
Okay, let's keep working. We don't have much time right now.
Too tired to feel angry, aren't you?
Yeah, I just want to get this over with.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. And at this point, you see figures beginning to make their way out of the mist. And they are approaching in number. So I will unhide them. I will unhide them. And I'm going to say I'm not putting them all on the map right now for the sake of convenience, but this is essentially like a horde.
I can thin the numbers a bit.
So can I.
Scared. This is
So can I.
Guys, this is why we did battle prep.
Yeah.
I would also
can
like. I would also like to call the week on the big guy now that he's close enough.
No problem.
Tell me his weaknesses and strengths.
His weaknesses and strengths. Okay, so
Weak-
what is it exactly I have to read off? I just have to tell you about.
Weaknesses, resistances, and immunities, both for damage and conditions.
Okay. He is immune to lightning and thunder. He is resistant to cold, bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing.
Is that like non-magical bludgeoning?
No, bludgeoning, slashing, piercing.
Okay, great. Really, write this down.
No weaknesses.
No weaknesses, no vulnerabilities. Yeah, that should be about it.
If they
He
get
got
within,
tough skin.
yeah. So if they get within like 300 feet, I will be doing Ice Storm.
I mean, I'll be doing
and they
something
will
well
have-
before then.
Share this information.
Do you think he has good dexterity? I have a reason for asking this.
What do you think?
It's a big, hulking, giant thing. I don't think he does.
Because I could do something that could really, if he fails his save, will really help us in the long run.
Also,
Remove his lens.
I'm going to activate the Agate's Frost Flower and give myself temporary hit points.
Okay, you activate Agat's frost flower.
Because that lasts for an hour, so I can do it now.
So,
I want to waste a 3rd level spell on Ogres.
Actually, I don't know if I'll do Ice Storm. Okay,
what's it?
While-
question.
You all make your final plans. The large man lets out one large, deafening. And we'll be right back. Because we are
right, we
well
haven't
over
gone
a
on-
break.
We haven't gone on break yet!
A little
Nope,
bit.
we have not gone on break yet.
We'll be back in about 10 minutes.
It's time for you to fight me.
Back!
Throw hands.
Let's do
What?
it. You want to sample these hands?
So, let me quickly add
Boxy
him
Mo.
in.
Boxy Mo.
Add him in. Add him in.
Hangman?
I am-
Hangman?
Hangman.
Hangman?
Why are you making Adam Sandler noises?
Hangman? I have no idea.
You two. You two. Then you. Okay, everybody.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Oh, I have an inspiration.
I don't know. Why do you have an inspiration?
According to this, I have an inspiration. I'm like, no, I don't.
No, you don't. I was like, I don't remember that.
Neither do I. So okay, I got rid of it. It's fine. That was weird. It was like glowing and shit.
Okay. Hold on a quick second while I handle the music.
Real quick, just for a quick note of reference, I made a prediction before this fight. Jill knows the prediction. I'm not telling any of you, and if it doesn't happen, I'm not telling any of you what it was.
I'm a reliable
That's not
source.
fair.
Well, I don't want my gift of prophecy to be questioned, but I don't want to be wrong.
I will not lie. If it happens, I will tell the truth. If it doesn't happen,
Okay.
I will tell
I
the
do
truth.
not lie.
Never lied in my life.
What you know, all you're making me
never
think-
lie. I do not
Jill,
lie.
you know what I'm thinking of right now while you're doing that because of what we just watched. What did we see on Tuesday?
Rasputin, the King's.
We went and saw The Kingsman.
Oh, I want to see it.
It's so good.
It's so fun. If you like
Alright.
the Kingsman movie, it's so dumb.
Okay. Everybody, please roll.
Give me 1 second. I'm turning down the music because it's
Wait,
loud.
do
That's
I
fair.
roll initiative too?
Yes,
Or
yes,
is-
you do.
Okay.
I wonder.
Also,
Get you
I
started.
should drag this on, and it has to be made large.
Finally, a high initiative.
Yeah, I don't mind going a little bit later.
Oops. That was an accident. Sorry.
Oopies.
Well, that's fair, Kuthric. That's fair. You rolled a 2.
Ugh.
All right. Ro. You are first. Begin.
I don't want to be first.
Wait, did we
Do
come
that.
in when I wasn't paying attention?
I don't want to be first.
What was that?
I said, did we go in while I wasn't paying attention?
Yes.
Damn.
You see that they have begun to amass in front of the wall. The large form of what looks to have been a giant who has been badly mutilated is there wielding this axe that looks to be made out of coagulated, slick blood that crackles with electricity.
Yeah. Need to check the thing on my thing. He's close enough. He's within like 100 and.
Yes, he's absolutely within your range.
Go. Sorry, I don't know how to work.
In D10.
Boundary. So, on him, in a 20-foot radius around him, is gonna be my big smoke ball.
Yep.
Which does 10d10 necrotic damage and a DC 17
To save.
Okay.
con save for half.
Con save for half. Okay.
Okay. Now I have to do 10d10. I know how that part works. So wait,
Alright. Still roll.
I don't know
con.
how this part works.
You were on the D10.
Is it this one?
Over one.
This one?
Just
Holy
click it.
He
shit.
saves.
And you can keep.
Oh.
I can do that though.
It's so much easier. Okay.
He rolled a natural 20. You son of a bitch.
Super awesome. He still takes half. I'm pretty sure.
He does. Oh.
12
44
numbers.
damage.
22.
44 damage.
Still takes 22 damage and it's
Still
necrotic.
take 22.
So he has no resistance to
Eat
that.
shit, ugly man.
You're being very mean.
Mm-hmm.
With
He's
that
the point.
said, the cultist and the gatherer that are near him. That's only a
Don't.
16 from him. That's
It's a
fail.
17. So
And these guys are even worse. So, yep. You send out this ball of swirling dark gray smoke, which crashes into the form of the giant and begins to swirl around him viciously. And you watch as several of the cultists nearby begin to choke and cough and then collapse on the ground deceased. So that is 2 down. Okay.
That's all I got.
Next up, Erudite.
Bonus action. Change damage to psychic.
Okay.
Action. Fireball at 5th level. Using evocation thing where it's at 6 that max thing, so it's 60 points of damage. I guess I'll center it on him. Or actually I'll do it like here. So that a bunch of them get hit with it. But he also gets hit with it because he's within 20 feet. So it is 60. They all need to make dex saves. Etc. Etc.
You should expand the Watcher's dark vision, Connor, because the stream can't see.
No problem.
Like I'm trying to get as many as possible while including him. Is my goal.
Vision, bright, 90.
5.
That better?
It
Does away with a lot of the does away with a lot of the nice lighting, but it works, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, maybe they're just not on the map for me.
There's a bunch that aren't on the map.
Yeah, I mean the lights
Wait.
are, but
Are the enemies supposed to be on the map?
Uh-oh.
Never mind, you can reset the
Guys.
vision because you can
What
get the
the
cool
fuck?
lighting effects back. They're just
Can
not
you
on the
see them
map.
now?
No.
Nope.
We
Right?
just assumed we were only supposed to be seeing the lights.
Yeah.
No, try refreshing.
That's weird.
'Cause
Let me
I
refresh
see
real quick,
them.
guys.
I
Yeah.
see them.
I'm refreshing. hold on.
Real quick refresh.
Yeah, go ahead and reset
That's
the
That
reset
is
the
really weird.
yeah, reset the watcher's vision. So
and
that way
also
they're cool
the
lighting effects.
celestial spirit needs 60 feet of dark vision.
I love that. We were supposed to be able to see them.
Yeah, I was
The
like,
whole time.
That never came up
See,
before.
That's the unfortunate thing about this being a medium where you guys have your own views. I can't tell.
And
I
remind
just
you,
can't tell.
you don't need to refresh the whole site. If you change the map and change back, it will also do that.
Oh, I refreshed.
Too late.
reset everything.
I'm moving my token just to kind of double check.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Don't see anything right now.
For me, so.
Do you see this man?
Let me move
Yes,
Oh man.
over there.
I mean, yeah, I
I
do.
see them.
I do not.
Maybe I should have.
If you looked at the stream, you'd know that's a lie.
Yeah, you're still
You're back
loading
at
in.
this.
Yeah,
That's
it's
really
been really.
strange.
It's like not even loading.
That's
Right,
also
until-
really strange.
If you use just refresh, it will refresh it to game, not to join, and you have to redo join.
Okay.
Okay. That's
That
why.
I realized that was our
Guys
problem.
there.
I fixed it.
That's why.
It's still taking us a minute to load in, but you gotta rejoin.
But they're there now. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Don't know what happened.
It does not let me go
Yeah.
in as me. Someone else is me.
I'm you.
I hit you.
Yeah,
Uh,
refresh again, Michelle.
I am.
hold
Do
on,
you
let
still
me just-
have the tab with game open still open?
No. I got it now. It's fine. I had to
Okay.
refresh.
Okay.
Refreshing worked.
We gotta wait.
Michelle, what are you gonna do?
Okay. Because I can see on stream, so it's fine. So changing the fireball to psychic, I am centering it about 10 feet out from him or 15 feet out from him because I want to get as many people as I can. And I'm casting fireball at max damage with the evocation thing at 5th level, so that's 60 points of damage, and they all have to make dex saves.
Okay. And he'll make a dexterity save. He's not super dexterous, but then again,
I have luck. It's fine. I have bad luck.
it's okay, Mule. I don't hate you.
Roll a 4 on the die.
Roll a 4 on the die.
Whoever's turn's next, they're gonna start with a 4 on whatever save it is.
It's the
still
gatherer.
having
Well,
issues
oh no,
now.
is the gatherer getting hit?
Yes, they are also going to be getting it.
I want him to roll a 4.
You want him to roll a 4?
Yes.
You confuse me at times.
What do you expect from me?
Game hates me, man. There we go. That's what it's fine.
So the gatherers make it.
Yeah, 19 is my save.
You said 19's your save?
18, I'm sorry.
18. So yeah, he passes. What's the damage roll?
60 total.
60 total? Okay.
Yeah.
So takes 30 points. Guthric is going to take 30 points. That's 30.
Okay,
And
finally.
that is going to be, I think, about 3 dead cultists. Okay. Alrighty. Anything else?
That's my turn. Nope.
Okay.
I'm good.
Gale, you're up. Also, Haru, why'd your initiative reset?
I have no idea.
Let
But
me-
I was 10.16.
That's why I just. I'll correct that. Gale, you're up.
Gale is going to hold an action for when he sees
All right.
somebody through the fire. Because
Okay.
I can't see anybody. There's a lot of fire. It's very bright. I'm
That's fair.
assuming I can't see the giant from where I'm standing.
Not really. You have a bad
Yeah.
angle on him.
Yeah.
Mercy, you're up.
Same fucking hat. When people start coming through, I'm gonna start swinging.
All right. Hold action. Dea?
Also holding an action. She's hidden right now, so if anyone comes within melee range on happenstance to her hiding spot, she'll meh.
Okay.
But
Actually, quick question.
Yes.
Are the triangles, is that just the glass pit?
Those are the glass pits.
Okay, cool. In that case, Gale's going to, where I turn,
Get right up
get
there.
right up there, bonus action, rage, and hold action.
Okay.
Yep.
Haste. You just reminded me I need to use haste.
And then you're going to hold your action.
Yeah, because I have a second attack.
Gotcha. Okay.
Or second turn, essentially, yeah.
All right. Well, since you guys are holding your actions, Mule, or Kuthric as he used to be known, is going to use 2 legendary actions. He's going to use Thunderbolt on the person who just did 60 points of damage to him and the people around him. So,
Dex save?
Erudite, make a dexterity saving throw.
Nope. I failed that.
You failed? Okay.
I rolled a 2. All right. Ow.
24 points of thunder damage.
That's fine.
Oh, bleh.
Ro just turns her head to Rudy and goes, "You look shocked."
Hey!
Sorry, I'm coping.
Wait,
Copium
how come Mercy gets yelled at for that, but Ro gets to do it?
Don't do it to the wrong
Because it was
people.
also fucking terrible.
long falls of
Ro
copium at
spits
this
out a little
point.
bit of blood, and she's like, it's fine.
This is
I expect
fine.
that. This is fine.
This is
totally
fine.
fucking fine.
Maddie, you're up.
Well,
You can move the weapon at least.
I know, but it's mostly just gonna follow Dea around because she's paranoid and fuck.
That's fair.
I can't really do much. I might have to hold the bonus action of the hammer, so I can't really do any damage. But do I have to roll any Constitution saves for the blacksmith?
No. Because if I did that and you roll bad enough, you could die. No, you're not. Yeah, exactly. Like you're not rolling.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's happening here? Like, do I still roll blacksmith tools or what?
Yeah, you can keep on rolling the blacksmith tools. If you roll, I'll basically put it this way. Currently, as is, you are more or less only going to be able to finish it until after the fight's done. But if you manage to roll, let's say 3 natural 20s in the matter of the entire combat, you're done.
That's not possible, but okay.
You'd be shocked.
Well,
No,
you're gonna start
I
with
say
one
that.
this round,
I'm
so
just saying this is not possible in my luck with this.
I need to point this out.
advantage.
Do you recall how many natural 20s that one fucking fighter in the last fight managed to roll?
And you do have advantage.
You
Yes.
do have advantage.
All right, okay. Now see, it's low. So
You keep on working.
okay.
Alrighty?
Yep. Got it.
Mule is going to use his last legendary action, and he's going to use Dust on Ro, the other person who hurt him. Strength save, Ro.
Oh, fuck you. What's your problem? I'm sorry.
If you don't roll natural.
Oh
20,
shit!
I'm
Never mind. He can't do it to
growing.
Ro. I
Yeah,
apologize.
Fuck you.
Why?
Not
Sorry.
close. He's not close enough.
Built
Oh,
different.
thank God.
Built different. Can't do
Yeah,
it to me. I'm
nope.
built different.
Never mind. In that case,
Just
I
built
apologize.
He got scared. He looked at me and was like,
Just you fucking wait.
No.
You keep talking shit. You're gonna regret this.
I won't because I'm built different.
Uh-huh.
Jill, I'm proud of you. Keep doing it. Follow the school of mercy. Talk
Haru,
shit.
you're up.
Will.
Get hit.
Well, Harva's. I want to summon the Celestial when they're still well out there to keep doing shots on them as they approached. But if that's not an option, then he would summon it now.
Yeah, you can summon it right now. We'll say it was taking shots at people and it was starting to kind of like take down a few.
Yeah, so it is there. He's not doing anything yet because no reason to just go out in the middle of the open. But the Celestial will be taking shots at the people closest to the wall or people trying to go around, and will be flying about 150 feet in the air.
Yeah, basically no cheating.
Yeah, and I don't know if the modifier is accurate on this, so I'm gonna roll first. It should only be a +10, so let me adjust that, but still a 28 to hit.
Yeah. Are you just aiming for a cultist, or are you aiming for the big guy?
Aiming for the cultist, gathers, all that stuff.
Gotcha.
And I'm just editing the attack roll bonus. There we go. So that's the 15 damage there for the first attack. Let's see if it's updated. Yep. 15 for the second. 21 for the third. 15 for the fourth.
Okay,
If
so
one dies, it's moving to the next closest.
yeah, so you base the celestial spirit basically manages to take down one of the cultists in 2 shots, hits one with one shot and just immediately downs him, and then wounds another.
And that is my turn.
Okay.
Besides making sure I have sanctuary on me. Because need that.
Okay. It's the cultist's turn. They're going to hold their action. Actually, yeah, they'll hold their action. One of the gatherers is going to go. And he is going to cast... nope, that's 30 feet.
I don't know. Oh, it's this one. Is this the gatherer right here?
The gatherers are the robed individuals. The cultists are the bald ones.
Okay.
That
Okay.
is a good rule of thumb for you.
Okay.
The gatherers are also going to hold. This gatherer is going to also hold his turn, as he is going to move to a more advantageous position. And Kuthric is going to go, as he is now able to take his turn. He has 50 feet of movement, so he can do some serious running, and running, and running. And he is just going to charge straight through the wall that was there. I will say he'll make a dexterity saving throw to see if he gets tripped up by the pits, or is bothered by the fire. But let's see.
Let's see.
Yes.
Step 1.
I was gonna say he ran past Gale.
Yeah.
No, he was intending to run like 2 games.
That's
like,
his intention. We're gonna see
okay.
how well this all goes.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
intending to get up to Gale, basically.
He's taking glass in his ass.
Don't ever say that phrase again, please. It brings back very bad memories.
I never watched this video. I'm innocent.
Oh,
Gale and Rose plan worked.
it worked perfectly. Yeah, he steps square into one of the pits and then just skewers his foot with the glass. Like one large spire of it that Ro made just goes right through his foot. I'm gonna say roll 4d10 slash of piercing damage. Ro or Gale, whichever one.
All right, I'll roll it. We'll let the algorithm decide.
I love Jolly's I'm eating color commentary. Yo, this is fucked. Aw.
Hey, 23 is pretty good.
23 points of
Above
damage. It's pretty good.
average. I'll take it.
It is.
only
It
take
will
half
be
of it.
half,
That's
Yeah.
fine.
but still, that's a decent chunk of damage.
Does
you
that
anger
stop
rule.
him?
When
I will say it will stop him. We'll put him here. We'll put him right here, because he is technically a 3x3 creature.
Yeah,
He's
No.
a big boy.
yeah, and that's fine.
Yeah. And he's just gonna fucking go to town on the first guy he sees, which is you, Gale.
Well, I get to hit him first because as soon as he
You do.
clears the fire, Gale is triggered, and we're hitting him with a duelo.
Triggered.
Fucking triggered. That is gonna be a. Ooh, there's more than that. Hold on.
If anyone is feeling stressed, there's a cat on screen.
Cat.
Oh. Yeti.
And because a duo is a +3 weapon, that's gonna be a 24 to hit.
Okay, awesome. You totally hit.
Yep.
You've doubled his AC.
Yep. Cool.
That's fine.
So
His AC's 12.
yeah, I hit him. All right. So, ooh, that is 6 and 9 is 15 points of piercing damage, halved, obviously, and then they're gonna be 9 points of acid damage on top of that.
9 points of acid.
Yep.
Cody, what was the total again?
15.
Cody, what was the full total?
so that was 15 halved plus 9 for
16.
Yes.
24
Okay.
if it was already halved. Otherwise, yeah, 16.
Okay. Sorry, my brain's a little scrambled. There's a lot of things I'm trying to keep in track, and my brain is not working.
You're
It's okay,
Sorry.
Connor.
Also, I'm hungry. Becca, what are we eating?
let the man hit me, or at least he can try. Till he rolls a natural 1 and misses.
And 1 attack. 18 to hit.
Ah, it does hit.
Okay.
It's a lot of light.
2.
That'll hit.
Okay. So, Kuthric savagely brings the axe down twice. And every strike that hits the ground or near Gale is like a lightning strike. Fun fact. Kuthric and his tribe were exiled storm giants.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
So those both hit. Gale, you take 76 points of damage total.
All lightning damage?
It's all lightning.
Okay.
I will say it is effectively just a reflavored version of the lightning sword that storm giants normally have, which is just lightning damage.
All right.
Aside from that, that's the end of his turn. Bro.
I would like to shoot the big man in the face 3 times with my gun.
Go for it.
Sorry, my back is being kneaded by a cat, so I'm trying to like let her keep my back while also still sitting
Is your
in
little
my
kitty
chair.
just kind of pushing on your back?
She fell down, so she has 90% of the chair. I have the very edge.
Which is also why I was controlling the mouse for a second.
Yeah. Okay.
1, 2,
Woohoo!
3.
Three.
All 3 of those hit.
Yes. And then I do.
Connor, you said his AC was like 12, right?
1, 2. Well,
Ah.
So yeah.
Bam.
Ooh.
Bam.
Ooh.
bam. Stop it.
Ooh.
4. Stop hitting me.
That is
Even half, that's great.
44 piercing, 10 necrotic, so 32
2, 3,
total.
2.
32's good.
Fuck my ass, dude. Fuck off. That's what Rose in canon. That's how Rose sounds now. I decided.
No. What happened to the Southern Belle?
Now she's like really southern. She's like in
Now
she's
she's-
Florida
Now
surfer.
she's like deep in the pits of Louisiana.
It's fine. She'll surf.
Also, I
can't
just
swim.
realized it's good he cannot use one of his legendary abilities because it is terribly, terribly cruel. So,
Super great.
legendary action. Strength save, bro, because he is now actually close enough to do this to you.
Hold on.
I'm built different. I'm so sorry, but this is not gonna hit. Which dice? Not you. Yeah, you.
That's a 6 total.
100. How did I do that? That was crazy.
That was a 6 total.
No, it's if you look, it's 100.
That's an 8 minus 2.
Excellent.
Turn it.
A
sideways.
strong gust of wind comes and forces you 20 feet horizontally, knocking you off the roof and down
Fuck.
onto the ground.
My
take-
legs.
You're gonna my leg. You're gonna take a d6 of falling damage. 4
Ow.
points. But you're now on the ground.
I'm not gonna lie, it took me a second to do that math, even though it was that easy.
Oh no.
It took you a second to do -4.
I want to know what makes it worse? It's 4 minus a 0 ended number.
If it helps, I didn't even think about it. I was like, everyone else will do it. I don't have to think about it.
My brain doesn't hurt this time. It does not mean I'm smart.
Erudite, you're up.
I have a very weird question.
Yeah.
If he's feeble-minded, he can't do his legendary actions because there's spells.
He cannot. He's not feeble-minded per se.
No, no,
Also,
no.
he's been terribly, terribly tortured.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
Oh, you mean you're trying to cast Feeble Mind on?
Right.
Yeah, go out. You can try. I will say.
'Cause that's
Are
casting
they
spells.
I think
It
they're
says casting
technically
spells. You can't even activate magic items.
Oh god, yeah. If you can't even cast a magic item, I would say yeah, it probably would.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna use feeble mind on him.
Okay. The intelligence save, right?
Right. No,
Only
he's
a
feeble minded.
He is under the effect of Feeble Mind, which reduces his intelligence to 1.
Mm-hmm. Intelligence. Hold on. It's not just intelligence. It's intelligence, charisma.
Intelligence
And
charisma.
he can't cast spells, he can't activate magic, understand language, or communicate in any intelligible way.
Excellent. So he's effectively just a raging brute.
Mm-hmm. Basically.
Is that what you wanted here? I just need to ask that question.
I mean, he's gonna hit no matter what.
True.
I want to remove the ability to do gust again or cast me with thunderbolt. So yeah, like I'm trying to remove the ability of him to do spells.
Well, also prefer like any sort of melee stuff for the tanks.
All right. He's under the effect of Feeble Mind. You see that his eyes glaze over, and he seems like he's not comprehending the world around him as much.
Doesn't he also take psychic damage?
He does also take psychic damage. That's 4d6. Hold on. Give me 1 second. 3, 5, 8, 13.
Oh.
17 points of psychic damage.
Next, Gale.
Let's see. I'm gonna hit him.
Wow.
And fuck it, I'm gonna make it reckless because might as well. I want to see if I score 20. Nope. That's 25 for the first one. That's numbers. 14 points of piercing reduced to 7.
Yep.
Plus 7 points of acid damage on the first
Okay.
one. Second one, that's 22 with 10 10 points piercing reduced to 5 plus 6 points of acid damage. So 11 on that one.
Got it. All right. Anything else?
No.
Okay.
We die like a man.
All right. Mercy, you're up.
So to be opposite Gale, I would have to be like right here.
Yes.
Okay. Because I would like the advantages.
Look out for the glass pit.
I'm right beside it, not in it.
Look out.
And I'm gonna do the thing I'm good at.
Swing.
I'm gonna do some hits with advantage. I'm just gonna take that die from me. That's a 19 plus 11 for my first hit. So I think that hits. 16 plus 11, second one hits. 19 plus 11, so all three hit.
Yep.
You would literally
One.
have nat 1.
2, 3. Hold on.
You can re-roll all of those first and last.
Slashing. Oh yeah, so let me just do this. Do it like that. 1. And I'm not gonna make this complicated. 2.
Plus 6. That means 14 and 15 for those. That is 46 slashing, which is half to 23. 9 psychic, so 32 so far, and 9 radiant for 41 damage.
This is why I'm glad I put damage on this sword that wasn't slashing.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. So she's still hidden, so she'll pop out.
Sneak attack.
Sneak attack. And well, before she lands a hit, she's going to bonus action cast Spirit Shroud. And choosing radiant damage. So if she lands the hit, she'll do an extra 1 radiant damage this turn, I guess.
An attack with advantage. You are undetected.
Yes. Looking for my action. There it is. I mean, it doesn't really, because AC is so low.
Boy, we're gonna go with the first one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think so that's the damage and my sneak attack. Ugh, that's not great.
Okay.
So it's 23 total
Wow.
and half plus 1.
So 12 total after everything.
Yep.
You rolled 2 1s and 2 2s.
It's not
Yikes.
great. And then
That
she's
does not
gonna.
Okay.
I can't bonus action hide because I bonus action. Yeah. So
All right.
that's it.
Marty, you're up.
Okay. I want to hit him, so I can't remember how to do it. If I
So
just-
it'd be. I believe. Oh God, I can't remember. My brain is spilling out onto my shoes.
I know. I think I just click on.
I'm not
spiritual
even wearing
weapon.
shoes.
Yeah, just click on it. I think you click on it again and just make sure it doesn't consume a spell slot.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Or I think
Yeah.
There's a check box if you wanted to consume.
Hang on. Don't consume. I already dock it off.
Yeah. So just make sure it says
see.
don't consume.
I don't want to do too much damage because I'm working. I'm gonna cast it at probably at level 4. To be
You've
honest,
already cast.
I know it's
We'll
just
we'll just say she cast it at level 4.
Okay.
yeah. That's not gonna hit.
He kind of stumbles out of the way slightly, kind of hopping off of his injured foot, and just barely managed to not get hit, even though,
Okay.
Anything else you would like to do?
I would like to keep working on the sword, please.
Alright. Smith's with advantage.
Oh god, I thought you said disadvantage. I was like,
No, with advantage.
okay. Hang on, I'm trying to find my weapon because I have to go back and forth from here. Okay. That's better.
We're gonna go with the first one.
Yeah.
Alright, you keep working. Up next, it is Haru.
Action, he is activating his channel divinity enhance cures. He is going to, as a bonus action, shift into fox form and then move 40 feet there. And then for the celestial spirit, while most of the enemies are still outside, he's just gonna focus on the immediate threat, so all 4 shots are going to go towards Kuthik.
Got it.
So that is...
Natural 20.
So
Another
that
natural
is
20?
a total of 81 radiant damage.
Oh!
Oh my god.
my god!
Looking.
I mean, he was looking rough when Mercy wailed on him. He looks very bad now.
And because it's all radiant, none of it is resisted.
Good.
So the celestial guard spirit goes, and all 4 of these arrows embed themselves into Mule, and you hear him go.
And it's basically straight down, so it's like the top of the head.
Oh golly, that was vicious. The members of the cult the most damage. Roll me. I'm gonna say a 1d8. This is very shortly after they've tried to rush their way through. All 4 of them are going right into the fire. So I'm going to make dexterity saves for them.
I wish them luck.
So do I.
Hey, I will
Otherwise-
say the Home Alone-ness of this is just ridiculous.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh.
All right.
Nope.
The 4 members rushed right into the fire. Roll me 2d4. Roll me 44. Sorry, 4d6. I can't talk today.
Honor.
Got it.
My brain is self-destructing.
Meh.
Not much damage, but still.
Damage is damage.
And these 4 men, howling in pain, begin to rush outward
Through the glass
through the
pits.
fire into the glass pits.
They're not the
Is
brightest.
that another deck save?
Yes, absolutely. It's another deck save.
Free Home Alone, guys. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. It's so fucking Home Alone. It's
The
ridiculous.
next, the iron that's on comes swinging down and hits him right in the face.
He was gonna do it.
And then Marv gets electrocuted and turns into a
Marv?
skeleton and scares me for ages.
They should both be dead at that point.
They
Oh,
literally did an
absolutely.
entire episode of Sawbones on how many different ways they would have died.
Like, it's ridiculous.
Dex save.
Same
Dex-
thing.
Same thing? Hey man, you remember the
Man, they
damage you rolled
suffer.
last time?
Uh,
I believe it was 40-10.
Yes, it was.
yes.
Ro,
Yeah.
you're rolling that this time.
Roll it.
Okay,
This
that's
one.
it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Roll.
Uh,
Oh!
Whoa. Oh.
Oh
And
my
this
so.
man
god.
who have leaped through fire, been terribly burned, almost immediately falls straight onto the pits of glass, and you hear some gargled "Ah!" as all 4 of them are dead.
They're doing great.
The problem is this pit will eventually fill up.
Ah, and then it becomes a bridge.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah,
It is-
yes,
but it
but
is
also
still
but also
Absolutely
the
fucking
equipment will
horrific,
start
but
burning.
Yes, absolutely.
Because, Connor, you said this was a horde of like 50, right?
It is 50. I'm counting.
That's
Yep. I mean, by the time they've filled up the pit, their bodies will still be on fire, so there'll still be fire at least.
It's true, but also, the more bodies that cover the bottom, less glass.
Yep.
which means they'll get an advantage for the next deck save against it.
Bingo. All right.
I
up
know how
next-
your brain works sometimes.
Up next, it is the Gatherer. Only one that's going to be making his way over this time. He has seen what has happened to the others as he was standing right there, watched them get burned, watched them fall into the pits and die. He knows what's happening. He is going to I knew this spell would be a good idea for them to have, and I didn't know why. This Gatherer is going to cast Bones of the Earth.
Connor,
Yes.
he's within my range of 60
Yeah.
feet.
Would
I'm
you like to
gonna
counterspell?
I would like to counterspell.
Okay. We'll have to roll.
Okay. I rolled a natural 20.
You rolled a natural 20.
I swear to God.
Okay, Bones of the Earth fails. He does not succeed in making pillars that would cover up the pits. Instead, he's gonna jump. He's gonna go for it. Not an athletic man, though.
Let the spirit of mercy fill him.
Please pull a mercy.
Ah, okay. He's okay.
Damn.
It is not a terribly difficult jump. I will remind you. He does still leap through fire, so I'll make a dexterity save because he's going to be burned.
Coward.
What? Would you like to? Never mind.
He's
He
fine.
saves.
Fuck him.
It's a good jump.
Yeah, it's a great jump. He leaps through the fire, smoldering. This literal madman. Roll 4d6 points of damage. He's going to take half, and then half again because he is resistant to fire damage.
So it's like 3
So,
points of damage.
3.
3 points of fire damage.
Yeah.
Okay. He moved he moved like 10 feet, I think. Right?
That was like 15.
It was 15.
It was like 15? Okay,
Yeah.
it was 15. Because I honestly don't remember. He'll
Mhm.
move over here, which
And
is
the
the
leap,
remaining
too.
15. And he used his action, and nerp. He can't do anything else. Mule! Mule, who can no longer do his legendary actions. Because they're all basically spellcasting. Mule hit Purple Lady.
Sorry, Mercy.
Then Gale hit Mule.
Yes, exactly.
I'm not gonna lie, my brain went, who's Purple Lady?
Purple lady.
I'm Grey. And then I
You're
went,
wearing a lot
wait,
of purple.
my
My
armor.
clothing. Uh-oh.
On 20.
Big.
Damn.
I did not get a 20, sadly.
You got higher than 12.
Oh, I got one of them was an 11 plus
Yeah.
11. Yeah, I got a 17 though.
I'm going to assume you guys hit unless you roll a natural one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a level 2 divine smite into this one.
Cool.
What is that? So first one is that's 12 reduced to 6 plus 6 acid, which is 12 points of damage. And then what is the 3d8 or is it 4d8?
For
level
a
2?
second level, it is 3d8.
3d8. Cool.
Because it's 2d8 plus.
And then another
So-
12 points. So 24 points of damage.
Total. Okay.
Mhm.
Meaty. He's looking pretty damn rough. But not as rough as Mercy's gonna look.
Hit me.
Hit me. Hit me.
Miss.
Oof, boy, that's a good thing.
Hit me.
Oh no!
Hey, Connor.
Oh!
Guess what? Fuck you. We roll that.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
Jesus Christ.
21, did I hit you?
No.
No, she's hasted.
My
Yeah.
AC's 23.
Yep.
Boy, you're lucky.
Oh my
Connor,
god.
I've
God
learned to
for
just
luck,
start.
baby.
I've decided to just start saving my luck for when you have inevitably natural 20 against me, because this is the third fight in a row you've done it to me.
Boy, I'm very happy you did that. Because the idea of hitting you with 65 points of damage in a single hit.
I'd still be up.
I
Yeah,
know.
but I don't think you would have been able to make your concentration check
Yeah.
for haste.
Oh,
You would have
fuck
been
no,
like,
dude. Of course not.
you would have been stunned for a round, and that would have not been good.
What would that Constitution save be?
Half of that.
That
DC
would have been
32.
32. Yes.
Mhm.
Anyways,
Ah.
you have one more hit, don't you?
No.
He hits only twice?
Who attacked?
He only go 2.
This is
Yeah.
the weirdest way I've seen someone do 2, by the way.
This?
2? I've never. This is 2.
yeah.
I don't,
Also-
I don't like this. This feels weird. This feels better.
Question with
What about
question.
this? Sorry.
Sorry.
Sarah,
Two.
European.
2.
You go like
Yeah, which
2.
Why? And I know this is probably to my detriment, but I feel the need to ask. Why can't he use his legendary actions just to swing?
In fairness, I think I could definitely make him do that. But his legendary actions were Gust, Thunderbolt, and One with the Storm. He can't do One with the Storm. He's not in his lair. He can't do Thunderbolt. He can't do Gust. That's essentially spellcasting.
Okay. I was just curious.
It's a way
He's-
I've made her.
It's
I've weakened
it's
him.
I am playing it fair, and I'm not changing it up on the fly, basically.
You
And
could-
also, you do still have an entire mob to deal with.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, at least you didn't hit me this time.
Could have been worse.
This time.
This time.
I wish he had
Bro, you're
enemies
up.
beside him.
You were about to mute the mic.
Yeah, I-
You're just talking to the ether.
I forgot it was your turn.
Okay. So,
What do you want to do?
what's about to happen is Rose gonna move funny. I'm running to the ladder. Not the ladder's not there though, because we took the ladder up at the beginning.
Yep, so you can't go up!
Rose is gonna stand there and she's gonna go, Bernie! Ladder! Please! And then she's gonna turn, hold on, I'm gonna move her actually. So to the little bottom of the ladder. I'm gonna do 2 shots into the big man and then one into
to the
the
smaller
little one to the little guy near me just for funsies. So these first 2 will be for the big boy. Fuck that.
Wait,
I can wait, can I
you're a halfling.
Yes.
You can reroll
Yes.
that.
Halfling, reroll.
I always forget I'm a halfling and then I'm it just happens
Oh, I'm
sometimes.
halfling.
You're fine.
Oh, okay. Okay, 1, 2.
Both hit him.
Genie.
Deanie.
So that I'll do
Wee
damage
baby
for him
Deanie.
first. So bang bang.
You have
Um
because you re-rolled that last one, the first one, and you have 3 attacks.
Yeah,
I know, I'm doing
Yeah.
the damage for the big man first.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And now I'm
So-
rolling to attack the little guy.
Total will be
Sorry.
15
We-
piercing,
I
7
apologize.
necrotic,
I zoned out for a second. That's
for
my
22.
So can I roll my 3rd attack, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
18.
Sorry, everyone
that-
just talked at once and I
That
zoned out.
matches.
That matches? So does that
Yeah.
yes
You
or
hit.
no?
Yes.
Cool. Bad, but anyway, that's all I got. I'm waiting for the ladder now.
Okay. The Gatherer, thanks to his grim fervor, only takes half of the piercing damage.
Motherfucker.
And is immune to the necrotic damage.
Cool.
Sorry, dude.
I guess you're just best off not hitting the Gatherer.
Okay, is it my
That
turn?
just gives
Yep.
me target.
Would putting down the ladder give me take an action?
Um,
Can I use a bonus for that? Can I like run over and use a
not a bonus. It's certainly a good chunk of your like all of your movement, basically. So
that's fine. I'll let it
You'd
take
be
all of...
moving. You'd be taking it over there, and you're stuck there.
That's fine. That's okay. I'm gonna move. I can't move myself. Why can't I move myself? This is rude.
Are you
Not
on one of the other tools, like
You're on the
measure
measure tool.
distance?
I'm clicking. Okay, I'm clicking on the person tool.
The person and then the box
And then the
I got
that
it.
is
Never
right next
mind.
to
I
it.
figured it out. I'm a dum dum. It's fine. Yeah. So yeah, I'll do that. I'll use all my movement and stuff.
Ladder's
Then
back.
then my action, I'm going to right. If you can see where I'm marking, right there.
Mhm.
Actually, no. We'll do it here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna throw a fireball. I'm gonna roll for it this time because I only get one free use out of it, and then it starts hurting me real fucking bad.
Mhm.
I'm gonna do this one because I just realized things, and I'm just gonna do it at 7th level. And I'm just gonna roll it in the thing. Yeah, because actually no, I'm not gonna do it at 7th level. I'm gonna do it at 5th because I need to hold on to that 7th level just in case. I'll do it at 6th. Sorry, but I am gonna do it in the.
You better pat that cat.
Pumpkins.
6th level because I'm not gonna use disintegrate.
Houdini, look up. Houdini, look up. You
Only
shit.
39 damage. That is so depressing. But yeah, they all have to do dex saves.
Okay.
In that general.
I'm not rolling for all of them. I'm just going to roll as a collective.
That's fine.
After all, they're a cult. It fits.
It's also still psychic damage for the record.
Okay. And you put it here.
Yeah, I'm trying to hit. Is there a way? Well, 'cause if I do it here, will it hit him too?
Hit who to?
Big boy.
Utu.
Yes, and you'd have to exempt Mercy.
I always accept my friends. My friends don't get hurt ever from me. If I can see them, which I can see both of them, so.
Except for emotional damage.
I mean, I do all that.
Gatherer's fine though.
And that one time you were
Emotional
charmed and steal
damage.
one strike.
And the Kuthric has to make one too, because he's within the.
Yep. Also, I should just put Gatherer 3 here. Nope. There we go.
Takes 19 points if you pass.
Okay.
Of psychic.
Well, I'll tell you right now, the cultists don't.
Yeah.
The Gatherer does. But
It's
you
a-
watch as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cult members fall to the ground dead.
That's my job. And then Kuthric still has to. Well, Kuthric was within the fireball as
Yep.
well. So he didn't make us. I don't know if he saved or not.
Nope.
39.
Okay, this is looking bad. Gale, you're up.
He's not being smart about what he's doing with his axe, is he?
No, I mean he is feeble-minded, so no.
Yeah. Gale's gonna take his axe.
Make a strength check.
Yep.
Athletics. Make athletics. Go. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Not as
do
good as I
have
would hope.
You do have
it's-
advantage from raging.
I know. It's an 11 plus 9. So we're looking at a 20.
Okay. He'll roll against you.
That's fair.
Oh, match!
Unfortunately, Ty does go to the
Ty
defender.
does go to the defender, but Gail's still holding on to the axe.
Damn.
Yes, you are.
Yep.
Make a dexterity save, please.
That's fine.
Gil just goes, whoo!
Dex save. That's
That's
15.
what I'm referring to. That's 15. Okay. Jeez, I'm so sorry, dude.
That's fine.
You did just grab onto something that's charged with lightning.
That's fine.
It's 41 points of lightning damage.
That's fine.
How's Gail looking?
Low bloody. Gail's gonna try again to rip it from him.
God! Again?
Yep.
Okay.
We're gonna try again.
We haven't seen Gail bloodied in a while.
It's
No.
been a while.
Because he has over 230 HP and he's raging all the time.
Yeah, no, this plan isn't gonna work. No, you won.
No, I don't.
I won with a 14?
Yeah, I rolled both natural ones.
Ah.
Jace,
Yeah,
when I
no.
said I wanted to share things with you, I didn't want to share my luck.
I'm retiring both these dice. Yeah, no, I failed it again.
Okay, man. I know exactly what you're going for, and it's great, and I love it, but still, 33 points of lightning damage.
Yeah, let's add it on.
You were going to like
I'm-
put it right in the way of. You were gonna put it like right in the way of them so that they had to try and get over.
Yeah,
that
yeah, Gail was gonna fucking throw it at him. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Because Gail wants the axe, but
I mean,
Fine.
just
Yeah,
take
guess-
it from him when he dies.
I'm gonna look. I'm not doing a lot of damage to him, and he's fucking me up. So it's like, I figured I'd try something.
So you
Fair
figured
enough,
you'd
man.
help him fuck you up more.
Yeah, well, you know what?
I
Whatever.
mean, in fairness, that is actually a really good idea. For,
Yeah,
like,
like-
blocking the way. I respect it, dude.
Yeah.
I respect it.
That's my turn.
Mercy, you're up.
My name's Mercy. I just watched Gail try to grab this axe.
So now I'm gonna grab it too.
So now
turn.
it's my turn.
Taking turns.
I'm not gonna risk that. I don't want to lose my constitution.
Can I say, I did work on a farm, and something that guys would absolutely do.
Let's grab the
So
electric
what?
fence.
And they would walk up to the electric fence and fucking grab it.
Hmm.
Or you get the guys to
20
pee on the electric fence.
25 total. 30 total.
That's a natural 20.
I'm putting a 3rd level divine smite into that one.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
So
Roll
excuse me
your
one
damage.
second. Excuse me one second while I do this. 1, 2. I'm not gonna bother with re-rolling that one.
You can also
Um.
re-roll a 2 on the d6.
Oh. Same thing. Hold on one second. How do I...
There you go.
Hold on. I get to roll one of those d6s. Actually, two
2
of
of them, and the d4, or one of them. All right.
And let me just... 3rd level.
So 4.
He's not undead though, right?
No, he's not undead.
Nope. So 48 double to 8d8. And damage.
Aw.
That is 34.
I just saw a little picture of Houdini sitting in the dice tray.
Yeah.
It's your baby.
He fits, he sits.
She.
She.
He, I'm sorry. She
The
fits.
light of my life.
What's the
Connor,
total
is he-
damage, Cody?
I'm adding
You
it
know, let
up.
him do the math because my brain can't do it right now. I'm short circuiting.
Self-short. Self-shorting. So,
I rolled 3 1s on one of those D4s. Holy shit, no wonder I rolled a 10. The other one was good though.
After resistances, 95 damage.
95 points of damage.
Hey Connor, is he dead?
Okay. How would you like to do this?
Yeah, cool. Mercy sees Gil and sees what he's trying to go for. And goes, hold on, buddy. And she's gonna slice off his hands, like she did for Mothman, before swinging back for her 3rd hit and putting it straight through his skull, straight up.
Got it. So I will say, the hands are easier because it's down low now. And you managed to slice through those two with 2 quick strikes. And you see Mule kind of stop and go, and then you kind of spring up onto his knee and then bring it right down into the center of his head. And Mule falls to his knees, dies.
Gil, you have a new axe.
Thanks. That was a bit shocking. An experience.
Dead. Big Skull.
new enemy, Big Skull.
Big Skull.
Fight him.
Final boss, Big Skull.
Big Skull. Also, Cody, thank you for doing my math for this because I'm so bad at it.
Yep. With replacing some of the dice from Great Weapon Fighting, that would probably taken a while.
It's easier to do on real dice, but I roll so many dice now.
Mm-hmm.
It's not emotionally worth it.
Alright, Jay, you're up.
Damage.
Anyway, so I start blasting. She's gonna go over here.
Mhm.
The bonus action dash. Gonna also throw in I'm gonna throw in a booming blade, and I'm gonna hit him, hopefully.
Okay.
With undertow. So that is a +2. Well, it's a 20 anyway, but so it's a 22 to hit.
Yep, hit.
Okay.
He's on his own, sneak attack.
Yep. So first of all, there's the Spirit Shroud damage. Cool. Max Radiant.
Yep.
Sneak attack damage. Cool. And then
Sneak attack.
So 20 points of damage total.
blade.
So
23 points of damage total.
And then she's gonna back up 10 feet. And if he's still up.
He is.
Okay. Since he's within range of her Spirit Shroud still,
Oops. He explodes with blood.
his movement is reduced by 10 feet.
Got it.
This round.
His movement would indeed be reduced by 10 feet.
Yeah, thanks to Spirit Shroud. And there's like a bunch of like elk spirits running around within 10 feet of her and shit.
Okay. Maddie, you're up.
Okay. Still working on the weapon.
You can make a Smith Tools check now, or you can.
Let me. Yeah.
Give me a
Well, I'm debating if I could move my weapon.
You can move it.
Okay. Could I move it close to the gatherer then?
Yep.
Do I still have an attack on the hammer or no?
Yeah, you roll an attack.
Okay. I don't
It's a
remember if I
bonus
just.
action whether or not you move it to attack.
Right. So do I just click on the same?
Yep. You
I'm
just
not-
you essentially just click it. You just don't spend a spell slot.
on,
Yeah.
but then it was 4th level, so.
Fourth level, yes.
Okay. Let me do this again. This cause stone consume. Okay, doesn't it? I'm just gonna keep working on the weapon.
Again?
I don't know.
It's you're so focused on the weapon that you're like not really focused
Yeah,
on
exactly. That's exactly it.
That's fair.
You're
I'm
like,
just
yeah,
gonna work.
swing.
Yeah, hang on. Let me.
I'm so sorry, Jolly.
It's okay. I'm used to this kind of Okay. I mean, it's better.
You keep working away.
Maddie deserves one solid hit with that weapon before this fight is over.
Yeah.
Haru, you're up.
Agreed.
So gonna start by moving. Was Mercy even hit?
Mercy still looks pristine.
Yeah.
I have not taken a single point of damage.
Gale's
Gale
looking
looks-
rough as hell.
Yeah, it looks like shit.
Gale's
Because
just
I
like
made him-
all over the place.
Because he's in Foxroom, it's just like, what the heck happened? In Sylvan,
Concerned
Because
fox
that's only-
noises.
I mean, he speaks Sylvan in
He
Foxroom.
does.
Lots of lightning.
He does
he
understand him because
can't see where, like, really anybody else is, but he's going to do mass cure wounds and have Gale kind of on the edge of it as it heads this way. So it should be about here as the diameter of
Got
it. And I honestly have no idea where anybody is outside of Mercy and Gale right now. So I don't know who all that gets in.
Is it a circle?
Yes.
Circle, yeah.
So it
what's
gets
the-
everyone,
What,
you're
what are you
good.
healing? Like, what's the number?
So let me just make sure. So because Enhanced Cure is active, that's doubling the dice, so that is 6d8 plus 5. So that is 39 healing, and for people who go over max, up to 35 points are converted to temporary hit points.
I get hit with that, right, Connor?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah.
If
that's-
you're
So,
within
I'm
like
right.
a circle with that as the diameter.
I'm right.
Okay, so pretty much everyone gets it.
Virtually, yeah.
Do I get
Yeah.
my 4 hit points back?
And then you get
You also
30.
get overhealed.
Yes,
Up
you
to
also get-
35.
So you get
That's
31
extra.
temporary points.
I have 11.
And yes, I am, because it's Foxroom, I am using a charge of the Scarf of Subtlety for that.
Mhm.
And then
I'm mad. I forgot he
Why?
goes. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because I've been forgetting to add something to all of my saves.
then moving
Your paladin shit.
You've
6th level
back.
Oh my
paladin.
god,
Yeah.
no!
and then moving back in Celestial
fine.
Spirit.
Damn it. I forgot you had that too.
Yeah.
Assumed you were out of
Fuck,
here.
I'm so sorry, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
So Haru does not know that about the gather's resistances and all this stuff. But there's only one of them inside the wall, so that's the first target, and then if it dies from
You'll
the
move on to one
Celestial
of the others.
Spirit, it
Roll
will
your attack.
move to the next closest. 17 Radiant,
Miss.
15 Radiant, 18 Radiant. So,
35, 50 points.
yep.
So with 3 strikes, you... Second one misses. Third one...
I've actually been rolling pretty well with the Celestial Spirit.
That one is the Seastada. Alright. It is the cultist's turn. Sorry.
And
Can we see how many are left? About?
Yes, you thin the numbers down to just over half.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. So you've killed Mule, which means the number of them that are going to charge in rises. Poor Mule. He did nothing to you guys. He was just a sweet man.
Mm-hmm.
He did not deserve your attacks.
We do not know what.
That's one way to look at it.
What are you talking about?
Kinda. There's no innocence in war beyond the innocents that get killed.
There is no innocence in
He's innocent,
Yeah.
but we don't know what. But we don't know that he's innocent.
Don't know what you're talking about. Mule was a sweet, sweet boy.
Was.
Was.
Yes, and then you
Wait.
killed him.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Listen.
brutally murdered him.
Actually, what's even
This-
funnier is, and Cody, you might have been about to say the same thing.
Yeah.
The entire, from our direction, left side of that is all blocked off, so they are all funneled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is literally what's the word? Funnel of fun or something
Bottleneck.
like that.
It's a
Mhm.
bottleneck.
Yeah.
I want you to
Yeah.
know, I suggested to Jill before this fight to create a bottleneck.
Yeah.
The only reason we didn't was because Big Guy would have ripped it down.
So
Quite efficient.
I'm, for the sake of making this go a little quicker, and since there was 15, I'm going to say the first 8 come charging in, and they all tumble into the pit, and essentially they make a bridge. They let themselves fall into the pit and become a giant body bridge.
It's like the game Lemmings.
Never played that game, and now I don't think I want to.
I haven't. Cody's got it. Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. That is very much what Lemmings is like.
One
Poor
where you like
little-
have to figure out which ones go in the right thing.
And
Yes.
some of them have jobs, and then some of them you could literally make just be explosives.
They all
No!
they basically the goal is to get a number to the end, but you like basically sacrifice them to allow some of them to allow the rest to get there.
Nice. That's like a kid's game too, isn't it?
It is.
Which,
Fuck!
it's a
What the
kid's game.
fuck?
Hold on, I'm
For
gonna look
reference,
it
it
up.
is a computer game from 1991.
Yeah,
Okay, this
I
makes more
remember
sense
this.
now.
They used to play this at the preschool I worked at.
I
So
played
like
it.
4-year-olds were playing this.
It was fun.
Also, we feel significantly less bad about killing Kuthvik, who is no longer himself,
Oh no, I'm
And
thinking of a different game.
did
Yeah,
a lot
I'm
of
sorry,
damage
dude.
and stuff,
That's fine.
than we feel about killing that owlbear.
Still felt bad.
I feel worse for the owlbear.
Yeah.
Well,
Bear.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Quack. You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
He takes 25 coal.
Okay, hold on a minute. Wait, this is mean. He
Question.
said immediately,
It's
and he dies.
That's what he
And
gets.
that's it. He died. No more cultist.
Question about this guy.
Yeah,
He's
what's up?
in the space of the dead body.
Never mind.
Cool. I just
If it
want to
was a
make
smaller
sure.
body, I wouldn't care, but like this
It's
is
a 3
giant
by
corpse.
3. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, it's a giant corpse.
normally I wouldn't nitpick, but however,
That's it's fair. I missed it.
Yeah.
I missed it.
yeah.
Okay, Gale.
And now only 2 of them
Uh,
have advantage on me. Yay!
Yeah, not only 2 at advantage. Yeah, aren't you happy?
It's
Why aren't you
fine.
happy?
I am happy.
You only take half this damage, so it's fine.
I know, about
so 20
fucking
points
time.
of bludgeoning total. You take 10.
10. Woo! Next one.
And then 2 normal whacks.
Yeah.
Gale's gonna get a whapping.
They both hit. Good job,
Okay,
boys.
25 halved 12.
12. I'm bleeding again.
My healing.
Mercy.
God, it's like me
Kira
playing
did
Ollie
good. That
yesterday.
Kira
I'm
did
bleeding
good.
again.
I can't come save you this
I
time,
know.
buddy.
I know.
Do your hits, Connor.
Did. 22 to 29.
22 doesn't hit, 29 does.
Okay. You take 13 points of bludgeoning damage. And that's it
DC
from the
DC
total
10
case.
concentration.
That's what I was gonna ask. Thank you, Cody. Give me 2 seconds.
It really is great having 2 additional DMs in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I forget something, they go, "Hey man," I go, "Oh shit, thanks."
I'm
Except for when
fucking
I forget how to
fine.
play my character,
Totally
which
fine.
happens
What'd you
all
roll?
the time.
I rolled an 8 on the die and I have a plus 12.
Oh, you're fine. You're so fine.
Mhm.
Okay.
Not
It's a
even a
gatherer's
question.
turn. One of them is dead, which really fucking sucks because there are only 3 gatherers.
What are they
Shouldn't have
gathering?
come into the wall.
Well, Jace, the empty village I think is a pretty good tip of what they're gathering.
Corn. Got it.
What?
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 It's not real.
Corn is not
What?
real.
Not real.
They're gathering
It's not real.
sand.
Do you not remember Monster of the Week?
Corn's not real.
Oh my
Corn's
god.
not real.
Okay, now I remember. You said that, I was like, oh god, is this some conspiracy theory I haven't heard? My brain hurts.
Lizard's conspiracy theory.
I live in Indiana. Can confirm corn is not real.
Soybeans are though.
There's a lot of soybeans. For whatever
So many
fucking
fucking-
reason.
There's
For
soybeans
whatever
here, too,
fucking
dude.
reason. So many
I mean,
soybeans.
They
They're
grow,
very-
they grow super well here.
They grow very well, and they are very
Not
important
fun,
for
but yes.
like removing the nitrogen that builds up from other crops.
Charge.
Basically,
Charge.
soybeans in the
Mercy.
rotation
What?
cuts it.
Yeah, makes sense, Cody.
It's in range. It's only 30 feet though. So I think at best he could do you and Gale.
That's a very brave man.
Yeah. One on you.
Oh,
That will
I
be
do love
the
that
still and
spell,
strike
though.
that was trying to hit you,
do love that
Who?
spell,
Mercy.
Oh,
Oh.
And it misses.
Wow.
And Gale is the one that's gonna hit you.
though.
that one does hit.
That one
Yes.
hits. You take 37 points of force damage as you feel splashes begin striking you all over.
Fuck. All right.
Gale,
It hurts.
quit getting hit.
It's not my fault.
Look, Gale's the damage tank. You're the armor tank.
I'm doing a good job of taking all of the damage this time.
Oh yes.
He's gonna have to do massive healing next turn.
I'm just gonna sleep after this. That's it. Going to bed.
And I can't beacon of hope because
Oh,
that's
you're right.
concentration.
No, I
No,
know.
where Grogo?
Her mom called for her.
Disgusting.
I would do her turn for her. I do know something. Jill probably does want to get back on the roof.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
absolutely.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that much for Jill because I do know. So
Climbing on the roof.
I could probably get like right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also-
I'm assuming that's where Ro wants to go. And you know what assuming does.
Makes an ass out of
Memes.
you and Ooming.
Do we wanna
Assuming.
wait, or I can do what I know what I'm doing? So I'm just cooling the crowd down.
So
over there.
honestly, I think I may want to. I don't like doing this, but I think since we're at the very top of the round, it may be worth holding off and completing this next session, because you still have 23 guys. This is intended to be a big fight, and I honestly didn't expect you guys to care all that much about the village.
There are people who are gonna come back here. Why
I think
wouldn't
it's more party cares about keeping Maddie safe.
Yeah, this is also true. So I hope if you guys are okay with this, we may want to pause here and then pick this up next session. It's up to you guys. I can go longer if you want, but it's entirely up to you.
I'm neither here nor there.
I mean, it
Okay.
doesn't. I'm fine with either option.
Okay, Jace?
I'm good. I mean, I'm good with finishing the fight next time, especially if it's gonna take a while.
It may take a little while, yeah. Becca?
Yeah, I'm neither here nor there. I'm getting a little tired, so that's my fear is if it's gonna go on.
It will. I think it may go on a little bit
session.
longer.
Yeah.
Cody?
Indifferent.
Indifferent?
I'm indifferent. I don't really do much right now, so it's like
I know, buddy. I'm sorry.
it's okay.
In fairness, you are making something very cool.
Oh god, I don't even know what I'm making.
Do you want me to send you the picture?
Yeah, because what? Why am I not seeing it?
Okay, yeah, cool. I'm gonna send you the picture, and I'm not gonna send it to Jessica.
For some reason, I'm imagining like the Star Sword from Kirby.
I just want to know what it looks like. It just doesn't make
Yeah,
sense.
dude, no problem. Hey, Joe. I checked this with everybody else. I'm gonna check it with you. Are you okay with us stopping the combat here at the very top of the round and then picking it up once we come back next week? Were
Everyone's
you
kind
saying
of
that you're gay, or were you just saying it's okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes to both.
Both.
Okay. In that case, we will stop the combat here because it is dragging on a little bit. So, we are going to pick this up next time. Thank you also, my very dear players. I love you guys. You really do make this game very fun to play in. You bring a whole lot to my world, and honestly, I think it would not be the same without you guys.
Yay!
All right.
But same.
Also, my players respond to emotions like 15-year-old boys.
I
Yes.
don't.
And
No, I
Which
mean
point?
it's true.
If
of
you
emotions.
enjoy the session and if you enjoy seeing what we do, pass the word along to your friends, and we will gladly welcome them into the chat to watch the show with open arms. You can join our Discord, like Perfect Demon has just done, trying to get the information about the stream. There's even a command for the Discord itself. If you like us, follow us on Twitter, follow us in Twitch, and pop by because we stream pretty regularly, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And Saturdays, of course. But with all that said, my head hurts. This has been going on for a while. Say goodbye, stream.
Bye,
Bye.
stream.